Good afternoon, you gardeners. Welcome back to the Potting Shed. We are live. It's 2 o'clock on a Thursday afternoon, and we've got a whole bundle of new deals for you to look at. There's so much good stuff in the shed today. Of course, we're going to get into what your bundles are. We're going to get into what your deals are. We're going to show you all the fantastic things you could be putting into your garden this season. But first, I've got to say hello to Bex Edwards.
Hello.
The Plantopedia is here with me live to answer all of your gardening questions. She knows everything about everything in the shed and many more plants beside. So anything you want to ask us about, please get involved in the comments. Let us know if you're watching on YouTube today, if you're watching on Facebook, wherever you're watching us on our website. You can always get involved, but we would also love to receive your emails. If you want to send us any pictures, if you want to send us any questions, any comments, if you just want to show us what's in your garden, or you just want to say hello, we would love to say hello back to you. It's ygtv@yougarden.com, and you can get involved in our live show. But as always, Bex, there is a secret offer code for our viewers to use, and this is going to get you some of the most incredible value you've ever seen from Yougarden this week. We are shocked at some of the savings you can make with that one. So write it down now, make a note, YGTV0826. It's on the screen down there. That's going to be there for the whole show, and you want to make sure you've got that written down, and you're going to put it in your offer code box at checkout on the website, or you're going to give it to your operator when you give us a call on the phones. Our phone lines are open till 4 o'clock today when we finish this live show. Now, if you're not already a member, you want to join our discount club, because that is the best way to save money. The Yougarden Discount Club gets you 15% off all of your plants and planting accessories. That includes the compost, that includes the pots, that includes all the grow your owns we've got today. And if you're not already a member, you are going to get sent those vouchers for postage. You're going to get sent those vouchers worth £5 each, 4 of those throughout your year of membership as well, all for as little as £10 a year. If you're not a club member already, make sure you go check it out. You can get ahead of us. Go and check out the deals. Check out how many double up deals we've got. You can go and see us live now on the website, yougarden.com. There we are, and these are all the fantastic items you've got to see. Remember, if you're looking at this page on a mobile phone, tap the scroll across. There's 5 different items on every line, and you can see all of the wonderful deals we've got today. We've got ferns coming up. We've got bulbs, big lilies, new lily bulbs we've not seen before as well. We've got some ridiculous deals on our shrubs, award winners like the Philadelphus. We've got the cherry blossoms coming up, the Rhododendron, summer colour with those Rudbeckia. So much to show you. We better crack on, starting with the Nandinas. We have 2 Nandinas on today, some of our favourites, the Firepower and the Obsessed. Bex, we can get them today on a mix and match double up deal.
Yeah.
Any 2 in your basket, 2 of the Firepower, 2 of the Obsessed, or 1 of each. You will pay $22.99 for both and no postage.
I know, it's brilliant, isn't it? And these are some of our absolute favourites. The Nandina Firepower, I gotta say it's my favourite. Oh, excuse me. Because I've got 2 of them, and I absolutely... Have you got one?
Just one.
Hey! And I absolutely adore this one. First of all, I love the sound. It sounds amazing, honestly, and in the winds that creates a beautiful auditory experience. But of course, it visually is very stunning as well because it changes colour. The one that, or one of the ones I've got, turned proper red throughout the winter months, and it does that when the colder temperatures come, and then it'll change back to these lovely greens and limey colours that you get for the rest of the year. It's the one that stays the most compact, only getting to about 60 by 60 centimetres, and that's maximum sort of size that this one's going to reach. Fully winter hardy, it'll cope with the minus temperatures, probably minus 20, minus 25, quite happily. But the one thing that I really enjoyed about this last year is that it actually will cope with the hot weather as well. So during the heat waves that we were having, the Nandina didn't flop and sag and feel all sorry for itself. It kept going happily. Those were the colours that mine turned, that red that you just saw on screen. And as it matures, actually, it can produce those berries and flowers on there as well. So even if it just stayed with its foliage throughout the year, you've got a multi-season plant, but then once it matures, you'll get the berries and you'll get the flowers on there as well. It's tough as nails, this. Like, it can cope with heat, cold, wind, wet. It can grow anywhere in the garden, sun, shade. It can go in pots. It can go into borders. It'll remain evergreen for you. It ticks absolutely every single box when it comes to, the things you need in your garden.
So let us know in the chat if you've already got some of these, how many you've got, which varieties. These are 2 of our favourites. The Firepower, but we've also got the Obsessed and the Nandina Obsessed. And remember, you can go for any 2 in this double up deal. It is a mix and match. So you can have 2 of the Obsessed, 2 of the firepower, or maybe 1 of each, and you're only going to pay $22.99 at checkout. That is going to be a really popular deal today. Make sure if you want to take advantage of that deal, you're going to use that offer code YGTV0826, and as you can see just by the side of Bex there, no postage on anything to pay when you shop with us here live on Yougarden TV. But wait, Bex, we've got new things to show you this week as well. We are going to be a bit quick. If you've got questions on stuff, get to it as soon as you can, because we've got so much to show you. We don't want anyone to miss out. This is the Magnolia.
Magnolia. Wow.
Aptly named.
I know. How cool is this? Right. I want you, please. I desperately want you to get hold of this because this one is phenomenal. You know how much we love Magnolia. We love Magnolia season. Those flowers are beautiful, magical, but you're not going to believe it when you see these ones. Deep pink buds open up into the most gorgeous flowers. But it's called Magnolia because these flowers are going to get absolutely massive. They can be 30 centimetres in diameter and on a great big tree as well. This ultimately can grow to 4 or 5 metres in height. You know, it's going to be the most standout feature. Now, we know when it gets through to Magnolia season, loads of people come in and say, have you got any Magnolia? You've got any Magnolia? They always do. It's Wisteria, Magnolia, and it's another one as well. The cherry blossoms, yep. That's it. Those
every
three.
Year.
Now, if you get this one planted now, will you get some flowers this year? Maybe you'll get 1 or 2 on there this year. But you know what gardening is all about, being patient, isn't it? You have to be a little bit patient. Next year, my word, you'll get a bigger display. And then, obviously, for many, many years, she's a pretty girl, isn't she? Look at that.
Bigger than a little girl's head. That's how big these flowers get.
Absolutely massive. Seriously, 30 centimetres in diameter. Think of your old school ruler. The size of that could be the size of the flowers that you're getting on this particular plant. The Magnolia name is absolutely perfect, isn't it? Now, it's not too fussy on soil type. Some nice free draining soil, absolutely perfect. A sunny, sheltered spot would be the ideal location for it, but it is completely winter hardy, so you don't have to worry about any extra winter protection. And of course, it's coming to you really well established already. You can see that there are shoots starting to come from here as well. These plants are starting to wake up at the moment. I haven't taken it out of the pot yet. Should we have a little look?
Of course you can. You're sweeping it up. She does this. It makes such a mess.
I like to make a mess.
We like to do a quick root inspection. As Beck said, we never check any of these before the show because we don't need to. We know these are super quality plants.
Yeah.
Loads of fantastic root growth on there. It's supposed to be $49.99, down to $42.49 today. As a member of the discount club, if you want to get the Magnolia, please go for it, and you can be growing those gigantic crimson blooms. Can't wait to see them in your garden. 511778. Go to yougarden.com to make your order. It's not too late to start my potatoes, is it, Bex?
No! Oh my word, no, not at all. It's perfect time, in actual fact, to start your potatoes. In here, you're going to get 3 fantastic varieties, and you're going to get the heavy-duty growing pots to put them in as well.
Well, hang on. As a club member, if I was paying just over £6 per heavy-duty pot, that's good value.
That's amazing value.
And you're also getting 18 potato tubers.
Yes. Absolutely.
Great value here.
I know, brilliant value. All you need to add to this is some compost, and we have an amazing deal coming for you on the compost. You're going to want to stick around for that one. Now, in here, the 3 potato varieties you're getting Charlotte, Desiree, and Rocket potatoes. They come to you in their separate bags like this. We've had this bag open for a while, actually. Now, what you're going to do is chit your potatoes first. So what you need to do is put those into an egg carton box, an empty, open egg carton box. Now, you're looking for the end where the eyes are. That end, I think. Yeah, look, that end. So you want that bit upwards in the egg carton box, and then you're going to leave it there for, I mean, a few weeks, anywhere between 2 and 6 weeks, basically. They're not frost hardy, so this is a perfect time, obviously, to get them started off indoors with that chitting process. That's going to produce all those shoots, and then you can get them planted. Don't mix your potato varieties. It's 1 variety per pot.
Okay.
A layer of compost underneath. Put your chitted potatoes in there, just like this. The shoots that have grown, please try not to break those off, because those are your growth shoots, basically. So they're important. Try not to break those off. As you see growth coming through, start to bury it, water well. As you see more growth, bury it, water well. Keep doing that process. Obviously, you're planting out once the frosts have passed, and then you're going to get luscious foliage. You're going to get lovely little white flowers that appear at the top there. You're just going to keep watering, and then once the flowers start to go over, once the foliage starts to just look really droopy and start to fade, that's your sign that you're probably ready to start picking. Now, your Rocket are going to be your first early, so they're probably going to be the first one to harvest, and then it'll be your Charlottes and it'll be your Desirees. Somewhere between 12 and 17 weeks, roughly, from the point of planting out to when you'll be harvesting your own potatoes. I've done this process. It's really fun. It's really exciting. My kids got well involved in it. And then you've got your pots ready for next year or to plant other plants in as well.
Whatever you want to use these for. These are our classic heavy-duty pots. They are available if you want them separately on the website, but why not get them today in this bundle? Grow your own potatoes if you've not done them before. It is one of the easiest grow your owns. Beck's taking you through the process there. Just bury the foliage.
Keep burying it. Keep burying it.
Bury the foliage.
Feels weird.
You also get your fertiliser in this deal as well.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
And mate, of course you do. It says on there. Yes, brilliant. So you'll sprinkle it every time you bury the foliage. Little sprinkle of fertiliser. Bury the foliage. Little sprinkle of fertiliser. Keep watering well. It's a big bag as well, isn't it? It's this one here.
We've got one in the corner.
Is it this one?
Yes, it's the should be the 1 kilo bag. Yeah.
Lovely. Okay, so yes, I used this when I was growing my potatoes as well. So it's the organic based fertiliser, and you've got more than enough in here for your 3 different varieties of potatoes that you're growing. So that's an amazing deal. 18 tubers, 3 varieties, 3 heavy duty pots, and your potato fertiliser. And as I say, all you need to add to this is some compost and some water.
Well, I might have water at home, but maybe I don't have enough compost, Bex. Everybody watching, something very special has happened, and I don't know how or why this has happened, but we are not going to complain, not one bit.
No.
This week we have the 100 litre compost bundles. We've been doing the 80 litre recently, 2 40 litre bags. This is the 100 litre bundle, so you're getting 2 50 litre bags, 100 litres. Fantastic. You'll notice if you put 2 of the 100 litre compost order into your basket and use our offer code YGTV 0826, you will get a double up deal on that. You will get 2, so that is 4 bags for $34.98. That's before your club discount. That's $17.49 for 100 litres of compost before your club discount.
That is amazing, and I fully expect that this is going to be the most popular item in today's show.
If you've already used this, if you've already had our compost before, and I know a lot of our regulars have, you will stock up. Please, if you've got less than 4 bags, I would go and get this deal right now and make sure you don't run out. Planting season's coming up. You're going to be getting all your tubers in. You're going to be getting all of your seedlings in and all of your plug plants soon, aren't you? Make sure you've got plenty of this. If you've not used it before, ask the YouTube chat what they think, or just go and read some of the reviews. Everyone who uses this says it makes a difference.
It does make a difference. It absolutely makes a difference. And that's, I think it's because the ingredients in here, very carefully selected and balanced in their quantities. But also for me, it's very much about this beautiful texture that you've got here. It's light and it's soft and it's airy. And that makes an important difference because first of all, it means that roots can actually get in there and grow and form a nice strong root base. They can reach for their nutrients, they can reach for their moisture, but also it does allow air to get down to the roots. And that's actually really important for root growth and development. Now we can use this for everything that we're growing in our garden, very nearly anyway. You know, there's some exceptions with your acid-loving plants, but pretty much 98% of the things you're going to plant in your garden that we bring into the potting shed, it's going to be perfect in here. If you're seed sowing, if you are planting plugs, if you're growing fruits, vegetables, any of the shrubs that we've got on today, your dahlia tubers, your roses, the Petalum, you know, bulbs, it works beautifully in here, and it's to do with the ingredients. We've got peat, but reduced amounts of peat. We've got a slow-release fertiliser. We've got a wetting agent. It's pH balanced. And there's one other thing, and I've forgotten what it is. Oh, a slow-release. Did I say slow-release fertiliser?
Feed. You called it, yes.
Yes. Oh my word, what's going on with me? You'll find the little balls inside here. That's that slow release fertiliser, going to release that feed into the compost for you. The wetting agent really helps the moisture to actually soak into the compost rather than just running off the edge of it. And of course, with it being pH balanced, it is your multi-purpose compost for you to use on pretty much everything, even houseplants.
It's the 2 big bags, the 100 litre deal, but wait, put 2 orders in your basket, use that offer code, no shipping to pay, and you will get 200 litres of compost for $34.98. Mad value. Let us know if you're going for that today, but don't make that the only thing in your basket. Let's go have a look at our favourites table. We're going to start hitting some more double up deals. There are so many double up deals on the show today. You have to make sure you're watching the live so you can see where they are. These are the Estilby, one of the head gardener's favourite. And every time I look at these, Bex, I think they look like some tropical underwater coral.
I know, they've got some beautiful fluffy flowers on there, haven't they? These were gorgeously planted en masse, you know. I mean, Right, they're perfect for the more shady, darker, damp spots in the garden, which we know are tricky areas for flowers. You know, there's loads of shrubs and leafy things that we can grow. We've got the fatsia, we've got the ferns, we've got things like that. But to try and get flowers to grow in those areas, it can be a little bit more tricky. There are a few, but only a few. Estilby is one of the perfect ones. And those planted in the group, like you're seeing in the picture here, looks amazing. Now these will flower for you probably late spring going into early summer, sort of May, June, July time is when these are going to flower for you, and you've got that gorgeous mix of colour going on. They don't get massive. I would say each of these bare root plants will ultimately grow to about 50 by 50 centimetres. It's that pink one, isn't it, that looks like coral more than anything.
It's shockingly beautiful.
I think it's the pink one that really stands out. Pollinators absolutely adore this plant. You can see it's going to be an absolute haven for them. They're going to love it. Bees and butterflies are going to fly in there. It will form clumps, and you can actually divide those clumps every 3 or 4 years, so you can get even more of these plants for free once you've got them in and you've got them established. They are very, very hardy. They are easy to grow, and they are a problem solver with going into those shady spots.
I think you're going to want to go for those today. If you want 2 bags, the second one is half price, so it's $9.99 for 1 bag, but $14.99 for 2. Put 2 in your basket, use that offer code, the same as with the compost, and you will see the price come down. If you've wanted to plant these, get them in your basket right now. If you have planted them before, there's always room for a few more. One of our favourites and one of our head gardeners' favourites as well, the Estilby. Go for those right now, 580058. Now, another one of yours and my favourite specs, and I know you love these. It's an absolute hanging basket masterpiece. This is the Begonia Apricot Fiery Shades. This is the new and improved Fiery Shades as well. $9.99 for 1 packet, but wait, if you want 20 tubers, put 2 packets in your basket, and you will get those both for $14.99. and no shipping. These are the amazing hanging baskets that you could make for this.
Yeah.
We saw this in person last year, Bex. Shall we go back to the summer showcase when the sun was shining and see how gorgeous this looked with Bex and Sean?
Sean, Begonia Apricot Shades is one of our absolute favourites. It's one of our customer favourites. Let's tell everybody why.
Oh, so many reasons why. Well, first of all, it is incredibly easy to grow. To get a big display like this, you can do it with minimum effort. Doesn't mind sun or shade. It repeat flowers all summer long until the first frost. Very weather resistant as well. It doesn't mind rain, wind, things like that. It can be used in hanging baskets, pots and containers. And when you look at all of these flowers, you might be thinking, what a nightmare to deadhead. This self-cleans, so as the flowers go over, they literally fall off. So it is reliable, it is easy, it's repeat flying, and it is incredibly beautiful, isn't it?
Of course it is. And remember that this is a perennial as well, so as long as you give it the winter protection it needs, you can do it all again next year.
So those are the Apricot Fiery Shades in a hanging basket. Where else can we keep these, Bex?
Anywhere. I mean, they want to trail and tumble a little bit, so I probably wouldn't plant them into the ground, but that's the only place I wouldn't go. You know, pots, containers, window boxes, wall planters, any of those sorts of things. Hanging baskets are perfect, but they are quite versatile because they can go into all those different locations. Really easy to grow, perennial as well, as long as you give them winter protection.
How do we start these off? They're funny little things, aren't they?
They look like miniature birds' nests. So you're going to, it's saucer shape up, basically, into a layer of compost. I start them off, and I've actually started mine off a few weeks ago. They're in seed trays on my windowsill in my conservatory. So that one, sometimes it can be tricky to tell. I can see the knobbly bits on the top there, whereas there's more rooty stuff there, so it would be the knobbly bits up. Sometimes they are saucer shape, and it's saucer shape up. If it's not, look for the knobbly bits, because that's where the growth is going to come from.
Okay.
Into a seed tray, tiny layering of compost over the top. You don't want to completely bury them, but just a little layering over the top. A little bit of water to get them going. Keep them moist, keep them warm, and it can take just a little bit of time, so be patient, but you'll start seeing the growth coming through.
If you want the results like you saw from those hanging baskets, then all you need to do is pop those into your basket. Remember, 2 in your basket and use the offer code, the price will come down. $14.99, which is normally the price for 10, you'll get 20. If you want to go for those, please do it right now. 630-197. So much good things to see on the show. If you've caught us late, don't worry. You can catch up at any time. But stick around until the end at 4 o'clock, then go back and watch again. Make sure you've got everything in your basket you want before you check out. But actually, if you need to make multiple orders, it's fine, because everything's free P&P here on Yougarden TV when you use that offer code. We're going to go and meet the exquisite, royal, fragrant beauty that is the Daphne Perfume Princess.
Oh my word.
Now, Bex, I normally have to drag you away from this plant.
You do have
especially
to drag
at this
me
time
away.
of year.
I absolutely adore this one. I'm just going to have a quick sniff.
Here we go. Every time. She can't help herself.
It's so good. Right, normally, so Daphne Perfume Princess, it's long flowering and early flowering. So compared to other Daphnes, this one will come into flower much earlier. Typically, it's not supposed to flower yet, but these have been flowering, and the one in my garden that I've had for a couple of years now has been flowering since December.
The seasons have moved and we can't do anything about it.
And it's still flowering so happily right now as well. So I have had, it wasn't beginning of December, but let's say mid-December, at some point in December, January, February. It's definitely been 8 weeks worth of flowering, and it doesn't look like it's giving up anytime soon either. So you get several months worth of these gorgeous, fragrant flowers, larger clusters than other Daphnes, and it's evergreen as well.
Well, we had to send our roving reporter, Sean Ryan, out into the nursery this week. He's seen loads of these amazing plants for us, and wait until you see how gorgeous the flowers are on our nursery.
This absolutely delightful plant is known as Daphne Perfume Princess. Now, you buy them individually, but they look great grouped in 2s and 3s, and there is so much to love about this plant. So first of all, let's start with the flowers. They are white, they're almost porcelain-like, but there's a tiny bit of pink in there. And actually, if you look at the buds before they open, they're a really pretty pink. Then there's the fragrance. This variety is known for its intense fragrance. It's sweet, it's delicious. It will fill that area of your garden. The flowers are bigger compared to other Daphnes, up to 4 times bigger, so they really do stand out. And then the foliage, which is evergreen, by the way, is beautiful all year round. Now, these are winter hardy. They really want a sunny spot, then well-drained soil. They're never going to grow too big, about 1.20 m by 1.20 m, and they're really nice and neat and compact in terms of how they grow. So I love them. I know they'll be a star in your garden. They flower late winter, early to mid-spring, and they look good all year round because of that gorgeous foliage. But if you're looking for Daphne, it doesn't get prettier and more beautiful than Daphne Perfume Princess.
So Sean was lucky enough to go and see them on the nursery and enjoy all that amazing fragrance. If you want to enjoy the amazing fragrance, get them in your garden today. You can get them on order right now. 2 of them if you want to double up. We've not done a double up deal on the Daphne before. For £27.99, your second one will only cost you £10 more, and that is before your discount club saving if you're a club member. Pop 2 of those in your basket, 511038, and use our offer code YGTV0826. That is making you some amazing savings today.
So pretty, such a pretty
Let us know if you're going for that one. We will come back and see them later, but get them in your basket right now. One of our absolute favourites, which is why it has made it onto the favourites table, the Rudbeckia Gold Sturm. We were just saying, while we were listening to Sean there, we always say Gold Strum. I don't mind if you get it wrong. A plant by any other name would still be golden and beautiful. Bex, I know you've grown this one in your garden.
I have, yeah. I've still got it there. It's beautiful. I planted 1 of these. Bearing in mind, this is what you're getting. You're actually going to get 3 of those 9cm pots. I planted 1 of these a couple of years ago. First year, I had 15 of the beautiful flowers. Second year, it doubled. I had 30 of the gorgeous flowers. I'm going into the 3rd year, so I'm excited to see how many of the gorgeous flowers I get on here.
97 gorgeous flowers this year.
All right, was that 2nd year?
That's 2024.
Is that 2024?
Yes.
So that's 1st year. That will be 1st year. Look at those pretty flowers. You can see how many are starting to open up as well. That was just as it was beginning to open. So that's the only one I've got in my garden. I need more, obviously. But it's the flowers that it produces a bit later on in the summer that I really enjoy with this one, because they're bright, they're yellow, they're sunshine. They are really outstanding, and pollinators really enjoy it. And you can form clumps of them just like this. As I say, 15 flowers 1st year. It doubled 2nd year, roughly, I counted. About 30 flowers in the 2nd year. And you get a nice long long flowering season from them. It's the one that pops up later on in the summer. So from August time, actually, this is when it will start sending up those flowers for you, extending your summer season of interest. I left the flowers on throughout the winter. The faded ones are still there, adding a bit of winter interest. At some point very soon, I will go and start trimming those away just to allow some light and air to get through to the new growth coming through.
A light prune required, but not yet because these are late summer flowers.
Absolutely, they're late summer. As soon as you start seeing some growth coming through, and they are coming here, so I do need to go and have a look, but that's all you need to do to them. For the rest of the time, you can sit back, you can enjoy them. They are winter hardy plants, so you can just enjoy these. After you've planted them, you don't need to do anything to them. Of course, you can cut the stems as well if you want them as cut flowers.
Kind of like an echinacea flower, aren't they, with those reflex petals all the way back, encouraging the pollinators right into the centre of the flower.
Absolutely.
If you want to go for 3 of the Rudbeckia today, that is only £11.02 for 3, under £4 a plant for club members. And remember, that's always a delivered price here on Yougarden TV. Use that offer code YGTV0826. If you've got any photographs of yours in bloom in colour last year, we'd love to see them. Email into us, please, ygtv@yougarden.com. Bex has got an iPad over there. We can read all your emails, we can show all your pictures, and we're just really nosy. We love to see what your gardens look like. And it's that time of year where things are starting to wake up. There's a little bit of activity. You know, I was being careful not to tread on the crocus going across the lawn the other day, trying to be as careful as we can. And we were in my garden the other day having an inspect of everything, having a look at all the buds, picking everything out, trying to see what's going to bloom strong this year. So many exciting things going on in our gardens. We want to see yours. Email us in ygtv@yougarden.com. But get involved on the live chat as well over on YouTube if that's how you're watching us today. We've got the award winner, Bex.
Yeah, Chelsea.
What a darling.
Chelsea Plant of the Year 2025. So, the most recent winner of the most prestigious flower show award, Plant of the Year. And it's a few different reasons, I think, this one. First of all, it's a pink Philadelphus. You don't get pink Philadelphus.
Another breeding first, yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Secondly, it's compact. So Philadelphia's typically will get big, but this one actually is going to stay much smaller. Roughly about 1 metre, maybe 1.20 m is the height that this is going to get to, but it's going to get covered in these beautiful, sweet, fragranced pink flowers on here. It has this wonderful sort of neat, bushy habit to it. I cannot wait. I've got myself a pack of these. I cannot wait to see this grow and for it to fill my garden with fragrance. I'm a fragrance junkie, as Stu likes to call me.
Scent junkie, I think.
Scent junkie was it. I absolutely adore fragrant flowers, and that is going to have the most beautiful fragrance. Winter hardy plants. These are kept outside here at the nursery. They are outdoors. We don't keep them under cover whatsoever.
No
they
special
don't
protection.
need it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Quality of these,
beauty.
those are looking so rooty at the moment. And when you get these home, you just need to plant them and leave them. Is that it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Do they need a lot of sunshine?
Plant leaf. Yeah, I would say a good sunny spot. I mean, part shade would be fine, but ideally they want to be in the sunniest spot that you can find for them. And then I think you can ignore them for a year or two. I mean, as far as maintenance is concerned, don't ignore them. You won't be able to take your eyes or your nose off them. But I'm talking about pruning. If you do ever need to prune just to shape it or anything to maintain the size, you're going to do it after the flowering. So normally June, July time is when it's going to flower for you, and then you just prune it to shape it after that. But pretty much, it's not going to need a huge amount from you.
So get 3 award-winning plants for £16.97 today with our offer code YGTV0826. I can see why that was a winner, because the last 3 words in that description of the plant there, petite, perfume, pink, are 3 things a Philadelphus should not be. It's like a triple oxymoron. Philadelphus, but it's not Philadelphus, but it's not a Philadelphus, but it's not a Philadelphus. Wait, it is. It is the compact, fragrant, pink Philadelphus, and you can get 3 of those today. That Chelsea Award winner for only £16.97, but you've got to use our offer code and be a discount club member. Everybody else, you'll still pay £19.97 for that, and you will not pay postage if you just use our offer code, YGTV0826. We're going to tell you about what is so definitely going to be the most popular purchase today from Yougarden TV. We are live with you until 4 o'clock, myself and Bex Edwards. Our compost, which we know loads of you love. Thousands and thousands of people get this every year. Repeat purchasing. We're doing the 100 litre deal right now, but wait, you can get 200 litres, put 2 orders of this into your basket, and you will only pay $34.98. That's $17.49 for 2 bags of compost.
It's our biggest selling item as well. It's the thing that we sell the most of, the most of, and have done for many, many years too. It It's about the ingredients, okay? Carefully selected and put together. You've got peat in here, reduced peat content. We have got a slow release fertiliser in here. We have got composted wood fibre, which gives it that lovely light, airy texture. We've got a pH buffer, which means that it's perfect for the majority of things that you're going to plant in your garden. And we've got a wetting agent so that the water will actually soak into the compost, and the peat and the wood fibre is then actually going to hold on to that compost as well. House plants, seeds, established trees, fruits, vegetables. If you want to be the best gardener, you do need to be using the best compost you can possibly use, and that's what you're getting with this one, because it has been formulated by experts to give you the best results. Stu said it earlier, please go and check out the reviews, have a listen to what people say, or if you're new to watching and you're on YouTube or you're on Facebook, just put a comment in there, because we've got loads of regulars and they always will tell you how amazing it is or what they found, and they'll be honest. I mean, if you hate it, tell them. But nobody hates this compost. This is the thing. Everybody absolutely adores it. You're going to get the 2 50-litre bags included. It is that double up deal as well, so it's well worth stocking up. You know how many jobs you've got coming up very, very soon in the garden.
Please do not run out of this. It's 200 litres. Put 2 orders of this into your basket. So you go to the website, find 100125, that's the 100 litres of compost, put 2 orders out in your basket, so you're going to get 200 litres. Then in the offer code box, you enter our offer code YGTV 0826. The price will come down to $17.49 per 100 litres, $34.98 for 200 litres delivered price. That's incredible. If you want it, go for it now. If you've not tried it, now is the time. Now, maybe you're going to do some grow your own. We showed you the potato kit earlier. We've got some other fantastic deals today. You can get to the raspberry long cane. We have 10 of these available for $19.99. That's only £2 a cane. Discount Club members, you're going to get that for less than £1.70 per cane. But wait, again, we have an amazing double up deal on these. If you put 2 orders into your basket, then you will get 20 canes for $29.99. It's absolutely incredible savings. If you want to grow the raspberries, you can grow them in a tower like you saw there. Plant these now, and because they are the long cane raspberry, you are looking at making fruit in the very first year. You don't have to keep dividing them and separating them one side then the other until next year. These are long canes, they have not been cut down, so your fruiting wood is already on these. These are the ample variety, so we're expecting plenty of fruit. You can get the double up deal right now for $29.99. 2 orders of that and use our offer code. We also have strawberries available for you. This was our most popular variety of strawberry last year, and I'm sure it will be again this year. The Sweet Summer Everbearer. They are only 85p per strawberry runner when you buy them as a Discount Club member today. You've got to be a club member to get that saving, $8.49, but still to everybody else, £1 per strawberry runner is an absolutely fantastic price. Got to use that offer code to get that saving and get the free shipping. These are the ones that fruit all summer long. That's why it's the Everbearer. We have people who bought these from us last year, and we're getting fruits into October and even into November. Repeat crops from these plants. Plant them wherever you like. We also have blueberries available today. This is a potting kit that comes with 3 planters you can start your blueberries off in. You're getting 3 different varieties, an early, a mid and a late variety of blueberry as well. And check out that price, $16.95 for 3 blueberry plants and the 3 pots to plant them in as well. Just need to get yourself some ericaceous compost to pot those into, and within a few years you'll be getting massive handfuls of blueberry for as long cropping season as you can possibly do. We also got some other fantastic deals for you today, including our mini orchard. It's still available, so you can get the mini orchard. Just going to check the details on that one. We're going to get you the mini orchard, which comes with the 4 bare root fruit trees. Now, this is an incredible price on the bare root fruit trees we're doing today. You get the apple Braeburn, you get the pear conference, you're getting the Stella cherry, and you are also getting the Victoria plum, the nation's favourite varieties. And just check out that price for club members. This is working out under £9 per tree. It's a massive saving. If you have wanted to grow a mini orchard, if this is your first time growing them, or you have grown these before and you'd like to get more, or you'd like to encourage a family member or a friend to do the same and get the results you've got, never been a better time to get our bare root mini orchards. And if you need to know how to plant those up, there's really good advice on our website and also on our YouTube page. You'll find loads of information there about planting bare roots. Hi folks, I would love to see what you've got to tell us today And Bex is on the chat in YouTube with you right now. Something has tickled her, or someone has tickled her.
There's a lot going on in this chat.
Hi, gang. Who's here, Bex?
There's so many people. Hello, everybody. Lovely to have you. So James, Elaine, Marisia, Verna, Jules, Neil is actually watching with sound.
You got a day off, mate?
The boss isn't in, so he's all right.
Neil.
Suzanne is in as well. Nathan from East Coast Tropical. Alice is in. Hello, lovely. Elaine is here. Just trying to catch everybody. I don't want to miss anybody out. Did I say Gillian?
You have now.
I have now. Paul, hello. Can I start the programme again? Yes, you can start it again.
Yes.
If you want to rewind, you can go back if you want to.
Just rewind, scroll through all the bits you don't like and then catch up to live, or you can watch it again anytime on YouTube or on Facebook or on our website after the show.
Right, so everyone's saying hello to each other. Everyone's a bit blown away by the compost deal. We knew you would be.
Crazy.
Definitely be stocking up on that. I like
Thanks, Ryan.
Alice made a comment of, right, who's getting fired then? Yeah, I quite like that. I'm just trying to see if there's any questions coming in. Marisia's got 6 bags of the 100-litre compost coming today or tomorrow. Elaine had an emergency visit. Oh no, Marisia had an emergency visit to the hospital. I hope you're all right, Marisia. She says she's got to take it easy. Nathan got his tree fern delivered. He said it looks great.
Oh, you got the big one, the Dixonia, didn't you? Nice work, Nathan.
Estilby, was it called Spirea? I think it was called false Spirea because it's not a true Spirea, but it does look similar to it.
But if you want that look in the shade, you can get that deal.
Yeah.
Nice.
Lane's got a couple of gold sturms. She loves those. Neil's got some delivered last night. Lots going on. I don't think there's any other questions that I have missed, but if there is, whack them in the chat now and I'll keep an eye on them. Alice is saying the blueberry collection is well worth getting. I bought it last year. They grow so fast and I'm hoping for blueberries this year. I'm sure you will get blueberries this year. Carl has just said, hi Bex, just ordered the compost and did the double up deal and got it for... Got it for $29.73, not $34.49. Shh, Carl, don't tell everybody.
Could be just club discount.
Maybe it was the club discount.
Yeah, because that's 15% off.
I know.
Yeah.
Carl, congratulations. Love it.
If you're a club member, make sure you log in before you put everything in your basket.
Gillian's just gone back saying, yes, that's your club discount. Great price. Yes, it will be. It'll be your club discount. All right, so I think I've caught up on all the chat. If I've missed any of the questions, do let me know and I will come back to them.
We don't want to miss anybody. You're all really important to us. Thank you for spending your Thursday afternoon here with us in Yougarden TV. Or if you're catching up, thank you very much for catching up with us. We always enjoy your company and we always enjoy your messages.
Hattie's emailed, just wanted to show my Pink L Standard looking fabulous, darling, outside my front door. Let's have a little look. Ah, Hattie.
Have you seen the current ones of these? They're massive.
Look at those. Well, these are the ones that Hattie had delivered recently.
And I like those
I saw the unboxing
planters.
video.
Very classy.
That's beautiful, Hattie. Love those.
Stand out on her street, isn't she?
Let's have a look. What else? Ali G has been in. A few photos of things starting to wake up in our garden. Let's have a little look, see what's waking up.
This is what we're excited about.
Ceanothus.
Spring's coming.
Yeah, you've got the standards there. And if I zoom in, look at all the buds starting to appear on the Ceanothus.
We can start getting excited, Bex. It's
my
going to
word.
happen.
I think they might come early this year. We normally say end of
Really?
April going into May. I think they might come a bit early.
Oh, OK. Well, they did get a lot of sun last year.
We'll wait
and
and
it can
see.
be the sun they got in the end of the season last year determines the flowers for this year.
Yeah, we'll wait and see.
So that's all the stored energy in the plant.
You got some hellebores still flowering, Ali. They're looking
Nice.
beautiful as well. Loads of those dark coloured hellebore flowers in there.
All the
looking
double
really
Ellens,
pretty.
nice, yes.
Beautiful. And one final picture from Ali, which is... Oh, more hellebores. Are these the Christmas rose ones?
That looks like the, yes.
It is. It's the Christmas rose, still flowering gorgeously. Mine is still flowering as well,
Yeah,
actually.
that lovely green and pink mix you get on the petals after they've started flowering. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Perfect time, isn't it, for hellebores in February? They're looking beautiful there. Marisia, tree fern. This fantastic specimen arrived at my door. So this is like what Nathan got as well yesterday afternoon. This is why I get all my plants at Yougarden. You know you're getting great value for money, plus the extra information of each plant on the programme. Marisia, thank you. That's exactly what we're here for.
That's what we hope we're doing.
Indeed.
We want to give you the best quality plants, but also the best advice and support. And we did tell you those tree ferns were big. That is a fantastic
gorgeous.
example. What a whopper. Nice one, Marisia.
Yeah, beautiful. Well done for getting that, Marisia. That's awesome.
Thank you for spending your time with us. Thank you for spending your money with us as well. Very kind of
We've
you.
got 3 more emails. Should we come back to those in a little while and talk about some more plants for a while? But yes, I've got Dingo, I've got Elaine, and another one from Marisia. So we'll come back to that one in a second.
YGTV@yougarden.com if you want to email us. Now, don't forget about this Nandina Nandina offer. This is a double up deal, but it's a mix and match. You can go for the Firepower, or you can go for the Nandina Obsessed, whichever one you want. You could get 2 of this one, or you could get 2 of this one, or you can get 1 of each, put them in your basket in any combination you like, use that offer code, and you're going to get both of them delivered for $22.99. That is on the best price we've ever done for those. I think I'd go for 2 more of the Firepower, Bex, but what would you do? 1 of each? 2 obsessed? You don't have any obsessed yet, do you?
I don't actually. I'd go for 2 obsessed because I've already got 2 Nandina Firepowers. But look, it's up to you. It just depends what works in your garden. Obsessed will get a bit taller. So this one will reach about 4 feet in height, about 1.20 m, and it'll spread by about 60 centimetres. You've got the lovely red coloured foliage. It tends to be the new growth that comes up at the top here, and a darker green foliage at the base there. What I'm going to say now relates to both Nandinas. They are winter hardy. They are evergreen. They can be planted anywhere in your garden, sun or shade. Doesn't matter where in the country you are, you can grow these as well because they are fully hardy. The Firepower, it is my favourite. I love the kind of the texture of the leaves. I love the sound of it, the different colours that you get from this one as well. Bright reds you can get once you get into the winter months, and you can get lovely flowers and berries that appear on here as well as the plant matures and gets older.
No leaves coming off.
No leaves.
They're wind resistant.
They will cope with wind, they'll cope with rain, they'll cope with pollution, they'll cope with sun, shade, absolutely everything. They're bulletproof.
If you want to go for these, remember it's a mix and match deal. You can go for the Nandina Obsessed or the Nandina Firepower. 2 of either of them, 2 of the Firepower, 2 of the Obsessed, or 1 of each, you'll pay the same price. Got to use that offer code to get the saving and get your free shipping, YGTV0826. We know you're all going crazy for the Compost deal, 200 litres. So you put 100125 into our website, or you find it on our show page, and you put 2 orders of that in your basket. Make sure you put 2 orders in. Jake's going to show you how to do that now. There's 2 orders in there, and then we use our offer code, and the price comes down to $17.49 for 100 litres of compost delivered, but you're getting 200 litres for $34.98. Got to use that YGTV offer code, YGTV0826. It's down there in purple. Look for that. Right, we've got loads more to tell you about still coming up on the show. We've got a Pittosporum nanum. Bex, I know this as a mock orange blossom.
Yeah.
Is that because it grows oranges?
No, not at all,
Oh.
no. I mean, there's a few plants that are known as mock orange, aren't there? But yes, this one is also known as mock orange, and it's because it produces absolutely beautifully fragranced clusters of flowers.
Is this early? They seem to be coming out now.
They're definitely starting to come. A lot of this is new foliage coming through, but I do believe that there are some flower clusters appearing there as well. It is a little bit early. Normally we'd be saying late spring, so from May time is when you get the flowers, so it might be earlier than that. You'll have to wait and see, but typically May, June time is when you're going to get the flowers on here. Now this one is a gorgeous one because you get these rosettes of leaves that appear on here, and it's evergreen as well, really glossy evergreen too. Some plants are evergreen, like the Nandinas, they're evergreen, but they don't have the gloss that this one has got, and this one truly does have it.
Well, I normally associate that sort of shine with like a rhododendron, like a camellia. Are these ericaceous plants?
No, not fussy about soil type, to be honest with you. You can plant these in the ground, you can plant them into pots and containers. I'm going to tell you they're half hardy, so you know, once they get established and they're a bit bigger, they can probably cope with a little bit more, but anywhere between 1 and -5 degrees, anything sort of lower than that and consistently lower than that, you are going to need to give it some protection. So if it's outside, you can fleece it, you know, you can do all the things that you need to, mulch around it, or if you container grow, of course you can move those pots and containers. But people love this one because you've got the evergreen foliage and because you've got those lovely fragrant clusters of flowers, and my word, they are super fragrant. Mock orange because it's got a sweet citrus scent to it.
Well, again, if you do want to double up on this one, if you'd like 2 of the Pittosporum, you can get them for $23.99, crazy price. $16.99 for everyone who's not in the club, $14.44 each if you are. But remember, those double up prices, all of those are before your club discount. So that's $23.99 and then minus your 15% for a club discount member if you're going to go for the double up deal. If you want one, it's still a fantastic price. A lovely plant with those beautiful flowers coming into life right now. The Pittosporum nanum, 680338. Bex, We would have put this on the favourites table because it is one of our favourites, but it's just
massive.
too big. These are
It's
enormous. If you grew this last year, you'll know how spectacular they are. If you've grown them for more than 1 year, you will be in absolute la-la land right now. If anyone's watching Bridgerton, and every time they cut to the front of that house and it's covered in wisteria, you're like, my house is like that because I've got one of these. I've got the Wisteria Amethyst Falls. I've got the one that flowers in its first year.
Yeah, I'm totally digging out my phone for this one. This one absolutely does flower in its first year for you. It is phenomenal. Regulars, you know I've got 2 of these. Oh, unable to connect. Why is it unable to connect?
I don't know. Is that one still connected?
Normally it just takes over.
Why is she asking me for tech support? You're the expert.
Because you're the tech man.
Do I do the tech things?
You do the tech man things.
Yeah, you done the thing.
I just want to show. I'm sorry. I do want to show you this because it's important that you see what this can turn into. It's not going to work. Oh. I'll see if I can make it work for the next time we come to it.
Are you on the correct Wi-Fi?
I don't know. It will flower in the first year. It will flower in the first year for you. Now, I've got 2 of these and they do flower and did flower in the first year and every single year afterwards as well. And that's the difference with this particular one compared to other varieties of wisteria. People have to wait 5 years, 7 years, 10 years to get the wisteria to flower. Not this one. It will flower early for you. And this is the one that's going to come on the larger canes as well. The one I got was half the size. It filled the tower pot within the first year and it was an absolute stunner, okay? The pollinators adore it. They think it is one of the best things in the world. The bees will be flocking around it. It's totally winter hardy, so you don't have to worry about any kind of extra winter protection whatsoever. It will do it no problem. And all you've got to do is a prune twice a year. So, well, I say twice a year. So once in winter, now's a good time to be doing that. If you haven't done it already, get out there and do it. The other times would be in summertime when you get the whippy growth coming off it. If you get that whippy growth, as and when you get that whippy growth, that's when you're going to give it the prune that it needs. So I say once, but sometimes you'll do it, you know, a couple of times during summer when that whippy growth comes. Right, I've finally managed to make it connect. Let me find the right. I'm on the wrong phone.
Of all the issues.
After all of that, Stu, I've got a work phone.
You're not even on the correct device.
And I've got a normal phone.
You've got to remember, Bex has a burner phone that she keeps all of her gardening pictures on.
I do. I'm so sorry, everybody.
Unbelievable. We would love to show you. We are going to persevere with this because
you'll appreciate it when I get there.
When you understand what this can do for you in the first year, but then in the second years and the third year, when they really kick in, where if you've got a classic wisteria, you'd still be waiting for it to flower in the third year. You'd be hoping for flowers in the third years. These are going crazy up the side of Bex's conservatory.
I'm so sorry. That took a while, didn't it?
That's on a huge obelisk as well, Bex.
Okay, so that's my oldest one. I've had that for about, I think it's about 8 years I've had it for. But look at the size. Yes, it's impressive. Yes, it's big. But it's only just up to the top of my conservatory, the guttering on the conservatory.
Well, come on, Bridgerton in a pot.
I mean, that's perfect, isn't it? Had I have had one of those other more vigorous varieties of wisteria, that would be reaching my guttering at the top of my house.
And it might not have flowered yet.
Yeah, absolutely. And it may not have flowered yet. I do have the newest one as well that I'd like to show you, which is the one that's in the tower pot. And that's the one I got a couple of years ago. But just so that you can see what it looks like in a tower pot as well. And this is perfect. Remember that the one I got was half the size of the one we're giving you today. And you can see that it has filled that tower pot. It actually filled that tower pot and covered it within the first year. But now all I do is maintain it and prune it. And I'm going to keep it in that tower pot. So this one I'm going to keep it smaller than the other one that I've got. But you can see what I'm talking about, can't you? The stunning beauty that you can get from it. And it is such a low maintenance plant. You actually don't need to do too much to it at all.
Yep, we've got one in a tower pot here at the nursery. We planted up last year. I can't wait to see it start flowering again this year. It is the 4 litre size. It's the biggest one we do, under £30 to almost everybody. Free shipping when you use that offer code. If you're in the discount club, you're going to pay $25.49. I think Bex's pictures give us all the reasons we would possibly want to invest in one of those today.
I need to share that footage with you, don't I? So we can just play it in.
Maybe we should just turn it into a clip and our lovely operators in the shed can push a button. It would be easier than jumping through the hoops like that. But I'm glad everyone's still got to see it. Let me show you what you might have missed out on so far today. If you need a reminder where we started, the Magnolia. It's gigantic. It's the biggest magnolia we've ever had here at Yougarden. 42.49 gets you that one in the 19cm pot. You will be blown away by the size of those balloons. If you ordered our potato kit, this is the one that comes in the heavy-duty pots. So you get 3 heavy-duty pots for $18.67, but that's not all you get. That would be a fabulous price just for the pots. You also get 18 different potato tubers, 3 different varieties, so you can put 1 variety in each pot and have a long cropping season of potatoes. And we also give you the fertiliser to make the best of your growing. So all you need to do is add one of our compost deals into your basket today, add water, and you're going to be growing your own potatoes in as little as 12 weeks once you get them planted. Also, the Estilby, this is the beautiful coral-like plant we were talking about. Beck said it will grow in shade for you as well. 5 of these bare roots in mixed colours, but if you want to double up and get 10, then put 2 orders of this number in your basket and you will get 2 of those for $14.99. Your second pack works out half price, and that's before your club membership discount. 580058 for the Estilby bare roots. Our Begonia apricot shades, we absolutely love this one for hanging baskets, but also for pots and containers. 10 tubers for $9.99, but wait, again, the double up deals are everywhere today on Yougarden TV. 2 for $14.99, so that'll be 20 tubers for $14.99, and again, that's before your club discount, so $12.40 something for club members. Fantastic value. Make sure you take advantage of all the savings we've got here, and you can have those beautiful begonias this year and for many years to come. If you want the Rudbeckia, one of our favourites here in the shed, the Gold Sturm, 3 9cm plots, which is going to give you 10, 20, 30, 40 flowers even in the first year, judging by Bex's growing standards. £11.02 for all 3 of those. Delivery is free when you use that offer code YGTV0826. If you want that highly fragrant Daphne, the evergreen plant that is flowering as early as now this year, then you can go for 1 of those or 2 with the double up deal. $17.99 for 1. $27.99 for 2. Make sure you're using that offer code again, and you can get this wonderful, fragrant evergreen shrub in your garden. If you wanted the award winner, we have the Philadelphus Petite Pink Perfume. You're getting 3 of these for $16.97. Last year, Chelsea's plant of the year. No one expected it to win, but it did. We love an underdog, and we can see why it won. A pink Philadelphus, highly fragrant, but it's also very compact. Get those 3 plants today, $16.97, number 511759, if you're looking for that. And of course, we have to keep telling you about this deal. Please, nobody miss out on it this week. I can't promise this is going to be here next week or ever again. If you want 200 litres of premium professional compost, you put 2 orders of this in your basket, 100125, and you enter our offer code YGTV0826 in at checkout. If you're on the phones, just give that to your operator, and you will get both orders, 4 bags, 200 litres of compost delivered for $34.98. That is incredible value. Maybe even do that twice. If you want to go for the compost today, make sure you get it in your basket. That offer may never be repeated. We just don't know. Every week here on Yougarden TV, we go live on a Thursday afternoon at 2 o'clock until 4 o'clock, and you can watch our show whenever you like on Catch Up on YouTube, on Facebook, or on our website. And we always bring you a Rose of the Week. This one is one of our favourites. And it's one of our favourites because it's one of the most fragrant roses that we sell.
It is. I absolutely adore Chandos Beauty. I first introduced myself to Chandos Beauty a few years ago at the Chelsea Flower Show, and I was enamoured with the fragrance that you get from it.
Was another one you had to be physically pulled away from?
I had to be physically removed, yeah. I mean, security came in and everything. No. I mean, honestly, I adore it, and it's not just the fragrance. I actually really enjoy the colour of this particular rose as well.
Yeah, it's enchanting, isn't it?
I think it's a super elegant rose. If I were getting married again, watch out, Kev. If I were getting married again
to the same person, right?
Obviously, yeah. This would be in my bouquet. 100% I would put this in my bouquet because I think it's got that beautiful, you know, wedding vibe to it, but it would be the fragrance that would be coming from that bouquet that would be amazing as well.
So it's coming to us as a healthy 4-litre potted rose.
Yep.
Can I hope for flowers this year?
Yeah,
for fragrance
definitely.
This year?
Absolutely. Obviously, it's going to get in, it's going to get established, and it will get bigger and better over the years. But 100%, yes, you will be getting flowers from this year. And it is a hybrid tea, isn't it? Yes, it is a hybrid tea rose. Just let a mind blank for a moment. It is a hybrid tea rose, which means this is very much like your Valentine's roses. Did you get some roses for Valentine's Day? I got a bunch of flowers this year.
Are you kidding me?
He never does Valentine's.
Wow, you must be doing something right.
He sent me a bunch of flowers from Milan. He's in Milan for the Olympics.
The internet is a wonderful thing.
It is, isn't it? I was amazed. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he's not.
so
He's not an athlete.
He's working. He's not competing.
A cameraman.
Yeah.
Anyway,
if he comes back with a gold medal, you stole it.
they do make perfect cut flowers, hybrid tea roses, and they give gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. It's fully winter hardy. It's really easy to grow. It's got this wonderful spicy, fruity scent to it. It's classified in the strong fragrance, which means you know you're getting an amazing fragrance from this. And it did win one of the UK Rose Growers Gold Standard Awards. I cannot remember what year, but it definitely did win that as well.
Amazing. So if you want a highly fragrant, and if you want a beautiful award-winning rose, it is our rose of the week, and it's an incredible price, $16.99 if you're not a club member. But if you're a member of our discount club, and remember it's only £10 for a year's membership, £14.44 today, delivered for that potted rose that's going to flower this year as long as you look after it. Fantastic. We've got to keep moving on. We've got so much to show you. Keep looking at all the deals on the website. Keep checking out all of those double up deals.
Can I answer just 2 quick questions?
If there's questions, let's go.
No, the Nandina lemon and lime can't go into the deal of the Nandinas. It's only those ones, I'm afraid, Alice. So it's those ones you've got to choose from.
Nice try.
Camellias do need ericaceous compost, Mauricia. So if yours is struggling and it's not in ericaceous, that's probably the reason why.
And give it a feed if you can, ericaceous feed.
Neil the Gora. Don't know when that'll be in the shed, but I'm sure it'll be coming back soon.
Siskiyou Pink, they will be.
We love it.
Yes, we do like that one. The
so I'm sure it'll be in soon. And hello, Hattie Joe. Nice to have you here.
Thanks for finding us here on Yougarden TV on a Thursday afternoon. Myself, Stuart, with you, and Bex Edwards, the Plantopedia.
Is it possible to buy just the potatoes and not the kitchen? I have the green bags. We do have seed potatoes available, yes. Neil. They are on the website. Obviously, there would be postage included in there, but if you've got a postage voucher or something, then you'd be able to get them. Neil, I know you're on TikTok as well, so that you can get, I think the seed potatoes still on TikTok. You can just buy the seed potatoes. But yeah, everything is available on the website. We just don't have them in the YGTV show. Yeah,
plenty to choose from. Like I say, if you've got the growing bags already. But Neil, if you haven't got any heavy-duty pots, just use the heavy-duty pots for something else. It's a fantastic deal with the heavy-duty pots. Use those somewhere else around your garden.
Neil has never invested in the heavy-duty.
I know, this is why I'm trying to get him to have some. And then he can plant his potato tubers in the bags, and he can use the heavy-duty pots around the garden. OK, we're going to be on. This is the Peony London. Bex, I know you're really enchanted with the idea of these compact peonies grown this year.
I'm growing them.
Got 3 bare roots for £12.72 club members, or still under £5 each. These were brand new to us.
Yeah, and I've planted
earlier
them.
In the year.
And mine has started to show growth.
Already?
I looked yesterday and there is a little shoot coming out of the ground. I'm excited.
So is it too late for everybody else?
No. I planted mine a while ago. Bearing in mind, bare root planting season runs from October right the way through to April. So you've got loads of time to plant them. And you can plant them in October if you want to, where they'll sit dormant and do nothing until sort of now-ish. Or you can plant them now and you'll probably get to exactly the same point as I got to from planting them pre-Christmas. Do you know what I mean? It will catch up in exactly the same amount of time. Now, the bare roots that you're getting, I've been blown away with the size and quality of the bare roots this year. They are particularly big.
Our bare root trees, our bag bare roots, the dahlia tubers, everything we sell as a bare root this year is enormous.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want you to judge this year's standard as the standards though, because honestly, they are particularly big this year.
It could be to do with the amount of sun we got last year, really helping some of the plants grow on. But these are incredible quality, exactly what you'd expect from Yougarden and Yougarden TV. So many eyes on this, and all of those are going to turn into flower stems for the future.
So many eyes, and those are the bits that you don't want to plant too deep. So I literally just covered those when I planted them, like with, you know, maybe a centimetre of compost over the top.
Really shallow,
Really shallow.
And then don't mulch them because you're adding depth.
Indeed. Now, these are the patio peonies, so these are the ones that are going to stay nice and small. These shouldn't really get much bigger than about 60 centimetres height and spread. So these are going to be absolutely perfect for pots and containers, and that's exactly where I've got mine. It's on the table outside, and the growth has started to come through already. Please don't think it's too late. We've still got, you know, a good, well, we can plant right the way up until April, your bare roots. And because the days are getting lighter, longer, you know, things are starting to, it's going to be like 11 degrees or 13 degrees or something tomorrow.
I'll get my speedos out.
It is starting to warm up. You're going to see amazing growth coming from these. And of course, they're peony flowers and we love them.
So join us on a peony growing journey this year. They are the more compact variety. The London bright red flowers, £12.72 for club members, gets you all 3 bare roots. And remember, no shipping to pay. when you use our offer code YGTV0826. We've got the geranium for you next. These are hardy geranium, also come to you as bare roots. You're getting a pack of 5 of these, but wait, there's another double up deal, Bex. You can put 2 orders of this into your basket, and the second one will be half price. $14.99 gets you 10 bare root geraniums, and these are coming in a mix of beautiful pink and pastel shades as well.
Yeah, and well worth it going for 10 of these, by the way. I mean, look, each one of these ones have been open for a while,
fantastic,
to be perfectly
gap
honest. They are
Fill
absolutely
the gaps
amazing.
The weeds do.
Yeah, definitely. If you've got any patch of ground left in your borders, fill it with a bare root geranium, because what you'll get from it is a plant that is really easy to grow. Once you've planted it, you pretty much need to do nothing to it, and it will flower for you for, I'm going to say, at least 5 months, maybe even 6 months. So the pollinators adore them, bringing all those pollinators into the garden. I do nothing to my hardy geraniums. I have planted, the one time I did something was when it just started to come out the pathway a little bit and over onto the grass, and I just trimmed it back a little bit. Other than that, I've done nothing. You can deadhead if you've, want to spend a bit of time deadheading, but I don't even bother with mine. It just seems to just carry on flowering. From about June, from early June, you start seeing the flowers appear, and it will keep going right the way through to October, even into November. Mine have been flowering right the way through to November as well. So June, July, August, September, October, November, I count that as 6 months worth of flowers.
That's
certainly
a lot.
5. Yeah. June, July, August, September, October, November, yeah.
You used that one twice, Bex. So that's 6.
I did lose myself.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1?
Certainly 5 months, but maybe even, as I say, 6 months of them. And they come back for you next year, and they're winter hardy. They just disappear underground. I don't even need to tidy them up. Sometimes when something dies back and it leaves a horrible mess up at the top, like hostas. Yeah. I love hostas, but they leave a right mess up at top when the leaves die back. Up at top.
Well, I was watching a wonderful YouTube video by a new garden influencer I found on YouTube. His name's Alan Titchmarsh, right? If you've not seen it, look him up.
Is he good, is he?
He seems quite interesting.
Okay.
And he was saying that at the end of the season, you take your shears and chop down your geraniums.
No!
Don't bother. These new guys, they don't know what they're talking about.
I never do that. It dies down on its own. It even tidies up itself. I never do anything to him.
It'll be fine. And these geraniums will survive for years for you. They are hardy. Why not go for the double up deal today? Fill those gaps before the weeds do. Stick a geranium in there, and the colour will amaze you. As Beck said, we should be expecting some flower from those in the first year as well. Those bare roots get established. 2 packets for $14.99. That'll be 10 of the bare roots. Got to use that offer code to get those savings. Those YGTV0826, and you won't pay any postage either. Just always use that offer code. Everything you're seeing in the shed today, everything you'll find on our show page on the website, free postage with this week's offer code, including that ridiculous deal on the compost, which we'll show you again soon. Now, Bex, if we're also going to improve our gardens this year, we can't go without dahlias.
You cannot go without a dahlia. I mean, come on. Dahlia flowers are bold, bright, beautiful, flower for ages, pollinators love them. This is what the dahlia tuber looks like, but it's an ugly thing, but then it turns into these gorgeous flowers. Now, this one is the patio choice, and this is the reason to go for this one, because it stays shorter. This one's only going to get to about 60 centimetres in height. Now, dahlias, we know they get a bit taller, don't we? We know they get to, a metre, maybe even a little bit taller than that, and we know they need staking, they need support. It's one of those things we just accept about dahlias, is the fact that they need, staking and they need support. With these ones, because they stay that little bit shorter, actually you probably shouldn't need to stake these. It makes it a little bit easier for container growing, though I always container grow my dahlias anyway. It's a great time to get them started. They are not frost hardy. Oh, Stu, you've been growing some dahlias? Or has your wife been growing some dahlias?
There were dahlias growing in my garden. That's all we need to know last year. And as you know, we are very lazy gardeners. We don't dig anything up and look after it. So that pot has been dried and stored rather than being dug up. So we're hoping for more dahlias again next year. But that is the Dahlia Patio range. As you can see, they don't get too big, they don't get too tall, they're a lovely size.
Did you need to stake them? Or did your wife need to stake them?
No, they were fine.
Yeah.
Because they don't get that tall, they don't fall over, even though the heads are still quite large.
Yeah, and this is the beautiful thing about this particular choice. I sometimes get a bit frustrated with my dahlias, with this, the canes in the pots and having to tie them in and all the rest of it. And for a lot of people, that's an absolute, what's the word? Deal breaker. Deal breaker.
Okay.
It's an absolute deal breaker. They won't grow something that needs staking. And I get it. I understand it. If it's a deal breaker for you, and that's the reason you don't grow dahlias, go for this.
That's what you want. Dahlia Patio choice. You are getting 10 tubers, and the tubers again this year, they're enormous.
Yeah,
and I like the way they come in a bag that you can reuse. You've got the netted bag there, so you could use that to dry them out and store them in between, hang them up, keep them out of the way of any pests if you live out in the countryside. Those are really useful bags. Keep hold of those. So you're getting 10 of the tubers in there, but you could go for 2 packs. Get 20 of the tubers, $14.99, Bex.
Nice.
The value here on Yougarden TV today is ridiculous. It is the most affordable way to shop with Yougarden, is to become a club member, go and join on the website, it's only £10 a year, and to shop here on Yougarden TV, because you always get free shipping and you get ridiculous deals like this with a double up on your Dahlia tubers today. Go for 20 of those, put 2 in your basket, use our code YGTV0826, you won't pay postage, and you'll get all those discounts. And club members are going to make a saving on top of that $14.99 as well. Crazy value.
Crazy value.
We've got one of our other favourites here, dark and mysterious, just like me.
Hello, Tom, by the way. Oh!
Now, you told me not to do that.
Oh, I nearly broke it, didn't I?
Don't crack the boards in half, Bex.
Well, they're weak boards.
Hiya, Tom. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Tom. Sorry you tuned in at that point. This is the Petalum Black Pearl for you. And this is a stunner for providing that contrast in the garden. Get yourself some dark foliage plants. It's really important so you can get that contrast with the green foliage.
Well, do you know what's going to show that really well, Bex? We sent you out to the Med House here at the nursery because we wanted to see what these look like alongside our Fatsias. Here was what Bex found.
Well, I'm out here on the nursery with the Petalum. We keep them in the Med House here, but actually these are a half-hardy plant, so they can cope with minus temperatures. But we wanted to show you them against the Fatsia here. We always talk about planting for contrast, and that's exactly what you're getting with the beautiful Petalum, the Chinese witch hazel. It's got this gorgeous, deep, dark foliage on here, and then these shocking pink sparkler flowers that appear, and these have been on this plant for such a long time. They normally appear about springtime. They give a little smattering throughout summer. Right now it's the middle of October, and you can see how many of these have got flowers on again. They're really easy to look after. They're going to work perfectly in those more shady, sheltered spots in the garden. I think they work great alongside your acers that drop their leaves in the winter time. This one can actually hold onto them, and they love that sheltered spot. Nice and slow growing, got these wonderful sort of arching branches to them. And ultimately, these can get to between 1 metre, 1.5 metres in height, but give them a little bit of space because they will appreciate that, and it'll create that gorgeous contrast, particularly if you plant it near those green plants in the garden as well. You can container grow them too. They don't have to go in the ground. And if you're expecting a hard frost below -5, do consider just a little bit of fleece to cover them with. But they're really easy and are going to fit into most garden spaces.
Bex there with all the facts and information on the Petalum, but what we wanted you to see is the contrast you get. That's why it's important to have different coloured foliage plants in your garden, so this deep dark foliage contrasts against all the bright greens, because the majority of your plants are probably going to have green leaves. So you can get a Petalum Black Pearl for this one, as Bex was telling you there on the clip. You want to pop these into ericaceous compost for the best growing, and you'll get these wonderful pink ribbon flowers as well. But if you wanted to double up, maybe one for you, one for a friend. Mother's Day's coming up. We've got some fantastic offers available. Or maybe you just think, no, I like the look of that. I could do with a pair. 2 in your basket for $22.99 today, only when you use our offer code, and you won't pay any postage either.
Look at how many flowers are on there as well, by the way. I mean, that should not be in as much flower as it is, but
no, it should not.
The Petalums just seem to do whatever the hell they like at the moment.
Can't stop them, Bex. And we won't stop them either. If you want to go for the Petalum, the Black Pearl, that is... you know, Johnny Depp is still looking for that one right now. And we've got them available here on Yougarden today for you. Maybe go for 510-604 if you want our professional compost. You can get 200 litres today. This deal is going absolutely bonkers. $34.98 gets you 200 litres of compost. That is 4 of our 50-litre bags delivered price. and it'll all come to you boxed up as well. So go and have a check. If you've got less than 4 bags, get another 4 in. We know how much planting you're going to be doing in the next couple of weeks. You've got all your plug plants to put in. You've got all your bedding plants. If you're starting off your geraniums, if you're starting off your begonias, if you're starting off your summer bedding, you're going to need some of this. Maybe your house plants need a repot as well. If you're doing your potatoes or your fruit growing, our premium professional compost is the #1 that we recommend, and so many of our lovely viewers recommend it as well. 100125 gets you the 100 litres, but remember, order it twice and use that code, and then you'll get that double up deal. 200 litres for $34.98. A little while ago we saw the Pittosporum nanum. This is a beautiful glossy evergreen plant, also known as a mock orange. There's a double up deal available here as well. Normally $16.99 for 1, $14.44 if you are a club member, but you can also get 2 today for $23.99 when you use that offer code YGTV0826. Let us know if you're going to go for that glossy beauty. We also showed you the Wisteria Amethyst Falls, and we persevered so long to see Bex's growing, and it was very worth it, because in her 2nd and 3rd years of growing this plant, she's getting an abundance of flowers, but it's still a really manageable size. It doesn't get out of control. It doesn't need a whole lot of pruning. Just cut that whippy growth kind of September time each year, and you will get beautiful flowers like this for decades, but they will flower in the 1st year. Normally Wisteria, you could be waiting 6-7 years to get flowers. If you want Bridgerton in a pot, here it is, Wisteria Amethyst Falls. $25.49 is the best price we've done all year on the 4-litre version for you club members. Use that offer code to get the saving. We also have our raspberry canes. Don't forget about the Grow Your Owns today. You can get 10 raspberry canes for $19.99, $16.99 if you're in the club, but wait, another double up deal. If you wanted 20 raspberry canes, you could do 4 wigwams of 5 canes in your heavy duty pots. You can grow them today with that double up deal. You're getting 20 canes for $29.99 delivered price. And remember, those are the long canes. They're going to fruit in the 1st year. Our strawberries, this is our Everbearer selection. One of our best Grow Your Owns here at Yougarden TV. $8.49, that's 85 pence a strawberry runner if you are in the club. So maybe you need to add more strawberries to your collection. They are perennials. You can get them to come back every year. Put them in pots and containers. Hanging baskets is a fantastic place to grow them, to keep them up out the way of any of the little crawly creatures that might want to eat your crops. And these are the Everbearers. They keep fruiting and fruiting and fruiting through the summer and into the early autumn as well. If you wanted to grow your blueberries, we've got a lovely project kit here for you. Just add some ericaceous compost to this and you will get 3 varieties of our blueberry plants: an early season, a mid-season and a late season cropper, so you can extend your blueberry harvesting season. You may get some fruit this year, but it's year 2, year 3, that's when they're really going to start bringing out the big crops for you. And you get all 3 and some planters to start them off in as well, for under £20, but under £17 if you're a club member. We've got more to see coming up in the live show, so stick around. We'll have things like the Skyscraper Lily collection, 15 of our Skyscraper Lily bulbs in 5 different varieties, and you're going to get 3 each of those bulbs. But wait, again, you can double up. It's just under £20 for 15 bulbs, but put that order in your basket twice. You will get 30 bulbs, and you will get it for $29.95. That's under £1 per lily bulb. That's about 85 pence a lily bulb if you are in our discount club, and you are going to get huge blooms for years and years and years. The best way to buy your Skyscraper Lily here on Yougarden TV. Also, a new lily to us we're going to show you very soon here on Yougarden is the Lily Zebra. Now that you're giving 5 of these extra large flowers on these. So the skyscrapers are very tall, but these have very big heads. If you want a big-headed lily, that beautiful sort of painted petal there as well, you can get the Lily Zebra from us today. We're going to show you those very shortly. £8.49 for club members, or you can double up again and get 10 of those Zebra Lily bulb for $12.99 before your club saving. If you're looking at our Nandinas today, we have a double up deal on the Nandinas. You can get 2 of the Nandina Firepower or 2 of the Nandina Obsessed, but wait, it's a mix and match deal. So you could have 1 Obsessed and 1 Firepower, or 2 of Firepower, 2 of the Obsessed. Put them both in your basket, and all you have to do is then use that offer code YGTV0826. Make the most of that mix and match. If you haven't got any Nandinas or you want to add more, these are the evergreen plants that look after themselves. They're weatherproof, they're frostproof, they're rainproof, they're windproof. These are very strong plants. Now, if you want to see what these look like out in the nursery, they're all beautiful, they're all colourful. Let's go see them out there now.
Well, it's cold, it's grey, it's miserable, and I bet you're looking around your garden and you've noticed loads of gaps because you've got loads of deciduous plants and you just wish there was something in that spot there that looked amazing in wintertime. That's exactly what Nandina Firepower does, because this has the beautiful red, gorgeous burgundy, all these different shades of foliage throughout the winter. But actually it looks good all year round because this holds its leaves and constantly changes its colour throughout the seasons. Plus it remains compact, it's low maintenance, you can plant it anywhere, it can go in pots and containers, it can go in the ground. It's one of the most versatile plants that we bring you at Yougarden. I've actually got 2 of these Nandina Firepowers in my garden. I actually keep them in pots and containers, though could easily go in the ground if I wanted to. And I've kept them in a couple of different locations in the garden. They've been in a full sun position. They're currently actually residing next to my Fatsias in the more shady part of the garden. But the beauty of these remaining compact means that if you container grow, you can move them to wherever you need them in the garden the most. So if you need a plant in the garden that's going to look absolutely amazing all year round and require no attention from you at all, then they are available from Yougarden. Maybe consider not just going for 1, go for 2.
So there's the Nandinas out on the nursery with Bex Edwards, and you can see they're all colourful, they're all beautiful, they don't mind being outside all year around. You can go for 2 of those today, or 2 of the Obsessed, or 1 of each for that double up deal, only $22.99 and free shipping in your basket. And don't forget, everything is free shipping here on Yougarden TV if you just use that offer code YGTV0826 on everything you see in our live show, everything you find on our show page, and you can go back and watch the last couple of weeks of shows as well. There's separate offer codes on all of those shows where you can get free shipping on everything you see. But today, the double up deals are incredible value also. That's where you put 2 things in your basket and you'll get a discount if you buy more. Please don't forget you can get involved in the live show. Get on the TikTok, not on TikTok, get on YouTube and you can join the live chat on YouTube. We're on TikTok later, 5 o'clock if you want to find us there. Or you can email us, ygtv@yougarden.com. We've still got loads of pictures to show you, and we've got loads of your comments to read out. So thank you for interacting with us here on Yougarden TV. It makes it all worthwhile when we know you're out there and you're listening to us as well. We've got the Daphne Perfume Princess in front of me here. This is the evergreen, super fragrant. Bex is just going to have a little inhale there. Super fragrant plant.
It's so good.
These are flowering a little early this year, but they are absolutely beautiful.
To be honest, mine flowered early last year as well. I mean, typically, Daphne Perfume Princess will flower a little earlier than other Daphnes anyway, but this one just seems to flower super early. From December, mine's normally in flower. It was last year, it is this year as well. And you get these wonderful clusters, honestly, beautiful sort of real dark pink buds that then open into the clusters of the lighter pink-coloured flowers. They're stunning. And it's evergreen, and it's winter hardy, and it can grow in a shady spot. I've got mine planted right next to my sarcococca in one of the slightly shadier borders.
You've got a little scent cluster there, yeah.
Ooh.
Beautiful. If you want to go for 1 or 2 of those today, because it is one of those double up deals, that's where you put 2 in your basket, use the code, and you'll find you're paying less. That's 2 for $27.99 today if you're looking for the Daphne Perfume Princess. Another double up deal is also on our apricot shades. This is the one we love in hanging baskets. Those trailing plants, you can get 20 of the tubers for $14.99. What do you love about these, Bex?
Flowers for ages, deadheads themselves, gives one of the most beautiful displays, and can grow in a bright sunny spot, but also can grow in a slightly more shady spot as well.
These are coming to you as tubers. They're just like a plant bulb. Shallow plant them, start them off indoors and get them outside just as the weather starts to improve. And if you want to get the Estilbys today, I know these have also been popular, you can double up on the bare root Estilbys. You can go for 10 of these, so pop 2 orders of this item into your basket and you'll get 10 for only $14.99. $9.99 for 5, $14.99 for 10. Absolute bargain there on the Estilby Plum Bouquet Mix in those hot colours that just remind us of tropical sea coral. Can't wait to see you grow those. You can grow them in shade as well, as Bex told you, really easy to plant. We've got the Compost deal today, which has been outstandingly popular. We knew it would be. Tell your friends, just give them the item number and the code. If you know they like our compost, get them to stock up. They don't have to be watching, it's fine. Tell anybody you know who likes this compost. It's the best way to buy it this week.
Carol, which plant did you want to know if it's pet safe, please? I'm sorry, I didn't see it when it came through, so I don't know what item we were on. Let me know and I'll find out for you if it's pet safe. And no primroses yet.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think we've got the Philadelphia's cat eater this week, so I think we'll be all right.
No. The cat eater.
Yeah. It's a rare variety, but it does swallow your cat whole. Okay, our compost, if you want to go for this, this is the 100 litre deal. We've been doing the 80 litre deal lately, but it gets even better than that because normally we'd be doing this for $24.98 for 100 litres. Fantastic price for the quality of compost you're getting, and when you consider that's a delivered price. But today, put 2 orders of this in your basket. Get 200 litres of compost. That's 4 of the 50 litre bags delivered for $34.98. And even less for you club members, under £30 for club members.
I love this.
Absolutely crazy.
I absolutely adore this compost. I will never use another different type of compost again. And I've learned from making that mistake, you know. I have planted things in inferior compost and I have seen that my plants have suffered as a result of that. It's turned me into a better gardener by using this, and I did used to be the person that thought buy the cheapest compost you can because you're spending loads of money on plants and pots and all the rest of it, so save some money and buy some cheap compost. I won't do it. I won't do it again. I will never run out of it. When I get down to 2 bags, I place another order, and it's because I see such amazing results. And it really doesn't matter what kind of gardener you are, whether you're an allotmentalist, you know, a backyard gardener, you're growing flowers, you're growing fruits, you're growing vegetables, you're seed sowing. This is the perfect compost to plant it in. Genuinely, it makes such a big difference, and it's to do with the ingredients, and they're carefully you know, curated and put together in the right quantities to give you that amazing result.
And remember, Jake's showing us there how to get the offer on the website. Put 2 of this item number in your basket, but you also have to enter the offer code. It's down there on the right of the screen, YGTV0826, or if you're ordering on our phone lines today, then make sure that's the first thing you tell the operator, or we've got an offer code, and they'll pop it in and they'll make sure you get all of the right prices. 200 litres for $34.98, under £30 for club members, is the best value you could possibly do on that compost. I can't guarantee we're ever going to repeat that.
No. We've never done that before.
I wouldn't be surprised if that gets taken off us next week when they realise how popular it's been. If you want to go for our compost, if you love it already, if you've read the reviews and you've wanted to give it a try, never been a better time, go for it today. Our premium professional compost, we all love it, and you can join the ranks of our compost snobs. But what are you planting and where are you going to plant it? These are brand new to the shop this year, and we are so excited about them. We love the rainbow planters. They're so colourful, they're so bright, they're so exciting. Neil, are you still watching? I know you got some of these and you got one of your ceanothus in there already. Yeah. Let us know if you've already got these and you've planted in them. How gorgeous are they? They look like a glazed pot. They look like a really expensive painted glazed pot, but they are not. These are the plastic pots. Now, we sell plastic pots here at Yougarden, 1, because they're durable, 2, because sending terracotta through the post never ends well for anybody, and 3, because they last for years and years and years and years and years.
They do, they do, and you can plant so many different things in here. I mean, anything that's going to pick out the colour in the pots, I think, is going to work. So if you've got anything blue, yellow, orange, red, you know, as far as the flowers are concerned.
That's most flowers, come on.
I think it's going to really work. I've been putting the mimosa in here because that looks stunning, doesn't it?
I need that in my life.
And I do think there's loads of planting combinations. Like the Daphne, I think, would look perfect in here. I think the Philadelphus would look gorgeous in here as well. The Kojo no Mai. Oh, grab that Kojo, Stu. I'm going to grab this Kojo. Hang on, I'm going to get it.
I'll put my Nandina in. My Nandina's very happy in there.
I'm going for a Kojo. Kojo in there. Yeah, that looked really pretty as well, with the
really
pink white blossom on there. I think there's so many combinations, and for me, the rainbow planter is going to look great all year round. But I think particularly in winter, when it is dark and grey and miserable outside, the rainbow planter is really going to add that colour and that sunshine into the garden that we are so missing in the darker months. I just love them. I love them.
Paint your garden with a rainbow. Yes, you can. It's a twin pack of the 33 centimetres, so that's about 13 inches across. If you're looking for these today, you can get them. What are you going to plant in yours? If you've already got them, please send us a photo of what you've got in them. The twin pack is $19.98, just under a tenner a pot. Delivered price, but don't forget, if you're a club member, $16.98 will get you the pair of those. If you're going for them, let us know. I'm really excited about these. It's one of our favourite new pots in the range this year.
Yeah, I love them.
Maybe you're going to plant some of your rhododendron hybrids in there.
Yeah.
We've got 3 colours of the rhododendron hybrid available today, but you get all 3. It's a collection. You get the red, you get the pink, you get the lilac colour rhododendrons, 1 of each. for £27.97, under £10 a plant in the club. Again, delivered price when you use our offer code, but £23.77 for club members.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful plants. I mean, right, rhododendrons, when they are in full bloom, are some of the showiest and most gorgeous flowers.
You can barely see the foliage.
I know, you really can't. I mean, the big fat buds that are on there at the moment are going to burst open, and it is amazing, the clusters of flowers that come up here. Growing these in containers is really good because they do need the ericaceous compost, and if you haven't got acid soil outside already, then you can happily container grow these.
Well, you might be looking at these thinking, look at the size of the buds on those. Mine won't come like that. They can't all be like that. Well, we sent our roving reporter, Bex Edwards, out into the nursery to make sure you get what you see.
We're on the nursery, it's the end of January and the rhododendrons have arrived. We have got the hybrid collection here where you do get a lilac, a pink and a red included. And what you'll be able to see is that they are budding. I absolutely adore the big fat buds that you get on rhododendrons. Now these are absolutely amazing for springtime because these just erupt into bloom and the flowers you get are so glossy, so gorgeous, and they really do cover the evergreen foliage. They're also easy to look after because they're winter hardy, first of all. They're evergreen, so they always have that foliage on there. They like a slightly more shady spot in the garden, which is brilliant for filling those slightly more shady corners. Two things you need to know, really. They need ericaceous compost, that's acid soil, and if you can water with rainwater, that would be the best thing for them.
So if you want to go for those rhododendrons, they're all the same fantastic quality. And don't forget, it's a collection of 3. You're getting a lilac, a red and a pink flower, all for that one price, all for a delivered price, £27.97 if you're not a club member. If you are a club member, remember it's only £10 to join. You're nearly making your club membership back just with this one purchase. £23.77. If you were going for some compost today as well, you would make your club membership back in one purchase.
Yeah.
Crazy value here on Yougarden TV. It's the most affordable way to shop with Yougarden. Watch Yougarden TV and make sure you're a club member as well. And the best thing about Yougarden TV is we are live and interactive on a Thursday afternoon, 2 till 4. We're going to try and add some more live shows for you soon. I know you guys are missing out on seeing the extra live shows, but we are live on a Thursday, 2 till 4 if you want to join us and you want to get involved in the chat, like many of you already have. Who's getting in touch, Bex?
Dingo! Hello, darling. How are
buddy.
you? He says, afternoon to you both. Got to replace part of my decking, phase 1. Been down 17 years now, seeing better days. Might go composite.
Stops. He's always doing something.
I know, I
He's
love
always
it.
building something.
Expensive but lasts longer. Cheers, Dingo. So here's the decking that needs replacing. I mean, it's still looking fab, but yes, under... Oh, I'm not connected.
Oh, it's all right, Dingo. Now, Dingo, I know you got one of the Pittosporum last year. How's it doing?
Yeah,
you got
I'd
one
love
of the
to know,
large
actually.
ones, didn't
You did. He got one of the big ones, didn't he? So there's the decking that needs replacing. So we're looking forward to seeing that when it happens. I know you'll send us update pictures.
Oh, I'm already annoyed about how he's going to have to unclip that hose pipe and put that back on. Sorry, buddy.
That's the sort of job I would
We know he
even
works
think
hard.
about. Mauricia, I saw this picture come through, and it's of the paper bush. And I said to Stu when I saw it come through, when we were under a little video, I was like, there's one in a garden around the corner from me, and it's a proper big, mature, established one. I'm going to go and knock on the door at some point and say, please, may I film your paper bush, because I need to get
Just
footage
don't
of
do it
it
while your kids are with you. They find it so embarrassing.
Here it is, though.
Knocking on
Look at
people's
that!
doors. Oh, wow.
The fragrance you're going to be getting from those flowers, Mauricia. Can you please just let me know how fragrant are those gorgeous flowers? Because they are beautiful, aren't they?
It does seem to be a characteristic of those sort of nudifloran flowers where they are on the bare stems, that they are highly fragrant.
What she's saying, Paper Street's been in flower for a while and has battled the high winds we've had since January and rain. Yeah, it's a gorgeous one.
Yeah, I mean, the stems on those are really strong, really robust.
Once it gets established and get more and more of them, honestly, this one that I've got around the corner from me, I will go and film it at some point. It's stunning.
Fantastic, Marisha. Thank you for sharing.
Elaine, thank you, my love, for getting in touch. It's nice to have you back with us. What's happening in the garden right now? She's got all of her hellebores growing. Lovely plant for your shady spots, nice and low growing, and that's looking fabulous.
It's nice to see Elaine nearly bought us out of bark mulch one year.
Did,
so
yeah,
nice to see that still down doing a good job on you.
And there's the Nandina. She's got the firepower growing in the border there as well. Look, there it is.
Don't forget, you go for 2 of those today if you wanted a saving on your Nandinas.
Beautiful red colours you've got coming off there. And let's have a look at this one. Ah, the snowdrops. This is another one I need to go and film because there's a lovely patch of public sort of park area near the river in the village where I live, and it's filled with the snowdrops at the moment.
Well, if only only you took your dogs for a walk every single day, and then you could just stop and film it.
I need to get down there and do it. Thank you, Elaine. Dingo says, hi again, have ordered the double up deal on the Estilbys and 2 lots of the red hot pokers, going to mix them together in pots and place in semi-shaded areas. Cheers, Dingo.
Nice one, buddy.
That's going to look great. One final one. Oh, sorry, am I allowed to do this one? One final one from Naomi, which is the Gold Sturm. She says, hiya, Bex and Stu. Hopefully attach some pics from the first year of growth on the Rudbeckia. Best wishes, Naomi. Thank you, my lovely.
Nice work.
So first, look at that.
Oh, with the hot lip salvia as well.
That looks so good. So that's year 1. This year, I reckon you'll get double the amount. Certainly, if it goes the way that mine did, you will get double the amount. Aren't they happy and gorgeous flowers?
Beautiful colours, Naomi. That's what we want. The bright yellow in your garden is just screaming of summer. And it's one of those plants you can put a long way from wherever you are in the house. You can put it right down the end of the garden if you've got a long, thin garden. And the yellow just stands out so well at the back of a garden. Love those. Thank you so much for sharing all of your pictures with us, everybody. We've still got time probably for one more lot of emails. Only half an hour left. We are going off here at 4 o'clock. If you get them in now, we'll try and do them before the end of the show. ygtv@yougarden.com is the email address if you want to send us your photos, and we will show them on air. That's what you want to do, isn't it? You want to share them with everybody in our gardening community. We've got the fantastic flowering mimosa tree here, Bex, but before we see anything about it, these are in the nursery right now. We want to show you how fantastic they all look. Sean Ryan went to take a look only yesterday.
How beautiful and extraordinary are these? These are mimosa or Alcacia delbata. And what is incredible, they flower in the depths of a UK winter. So January onwards, January, February, March, maybe early April as well. And when they are in bloom, you just get thousands of these little yellow pom-poms that actually feel very tactile. There's a lovely fragrance as well, like a really sweet, delightful fragrance. And I love the foliage on mimosa because it's almost fern-like. Now, they really need a sun trap in your garden. They do need some protection from harsh frost. So grow them in pots or containers. If you live in the south, you could maybe plant them in a bed or a border. I have seen them growing beautifully there, but they will need a sun trap and well-drained soil. Now, they are evergreen. They can grow quite big in the right conditions. Even in the UK, they can get to 3 meters or more. And for me, they are an absolute winter sensation. These turn heads. And when you look at the brightness of that yellow, it is magical. Imagine these flying maybe at the same time as your daffodils as well. So different choices in terms of size. We've either got the 60 to 70 centimetre, which has got the cane just to support it until it matures, or we've got the slightly smaller one here as well. And I have to say, it looks amazing in the rainbow planter. They are, of course, available from us here at Yougarden.
So the mimosas are available right now. They are here on the Yougarden nursery, and here is a fantastic example. This is the one on a cane. Now, it's a huge plant. It comes to you with loads of flower all over it already, Bex. How do we take care of these?
So, right, these are what I would class as half-hardy plants.
Every time you say that, I think I've told a joke that's not quite funny. It's only a half-hardy. Okay, half-hardy, what does that mean for our garden? What temperature range will this be okay in?
Okay, so once it's established, it can definitely cope with some minus temperatures. It can probably cope with a little bit of -4, -5 quite happily. If you get really prolonged, serious frosts, then you're going to need to give this some winter protection. I would say don't let that put you off if you live in the colder areas of the country. What you can do is you can container grow these. They can grow into great big trees, and they're quite fast growing. But of course, you can containerise most things and keep them a bit smaller. I'm actually growing one and I'm keeping it in a pot, and I'm going to have it as a conservatory plant in winter, and I'll take it outside during the summer months. However, we know that Marisia has sent us a fabulous picture previously of her amazing mimosa that is proper tree size and looking absolutely amazing.
Oh, yeah.
They will grow quickly.
And one of our viewers, Adam, he's got a giant one he's had for 8 years, I think he said, and it's got very large and it's very impressive. So if you're looking for something that you can keep and you can grow in the UK and is going to reward you this time of year with lovely, bright, golden flowers, then you can get it yourself a mimosa. Available right now from a $16.99 for the size you see. They are amazing. They are all in flower. They are all in bud now, as you saw with the view with Sean there as well. then you can get one right now, only $16.99 to club members. That is a delivered price. Just make sure you're using that offer code. Best way to shop with Yougarden is on Yougarden TV. The best value is right here on a Thursday afternoon from 2 till 4 p.m. But you can watch the show back at any time on YouTube. You can watch it anytime on Facebook. You can watch it anytime on our website until we do another show next week. So many deals. We've got to keep moving, but we're going to come back to some of the favourites here on the favourites table just in case you didn't see these earlier on. This is the Philadelphus Petite Pink Perfume, the one that breaks all the rules, and it's an award winner. It's a Chelsea award winner as well.
He's starting to come into life again now as well. I'm just seeing that there's some little leaf buds starting to appear on the stems of this one. I mean, it's only just starting, so you can just see those leaf buds appearing on there. Now, these are winter hardy deciduous plants, so they will drop their leaves in winter time, and they will be bare of their leaves and flowers, but then they will come into life in springtime. You can see how rooty and gorgeous that one is. Chelsea Flower Show winner of 2025 Plant of the Year. So this one has been an absolute stunner. And the reason that people are in love with it is because, first of all, it stays nice and compact, only reaching about 1 metre, maybe 1.20 m in height. You don't need to leave too much space for it. It'll spread a little bit, but, you know, if you plant them together, I would say leave about 80 centimetres between them. Allow it just a little bit of room. Nice upright growth you get from it, but a compact Philadelphus, but also one that will be beautifully fragrant and has pink flowers. Normally, Philadelphus is white, pure white. This has got beautiful pink flowers.
Breaking all the rules. It's a brand new Philadelphus. If you've not grown this one yet in your garden, you can get the award winner from us right now. 3 of those 9 centimetre plants, beautiful quality, and they're going to flower for you this year. $16.97 for club members. You get all 3. Now, a moment ago, we saw Naomi's fantastic results with her Rudbeckia in the first year. If you want to get those bright yellow flowers just like she did, we've got a pack of 3 of them for you right now. The Rudbeckia Gold Sturm, 3 of the 9 centimetre pots. So these are what we would call established plants. You can see Bex is growing there. I think that was her first year of growth as well. 3 of these for £11.02, delivered price. Beautiful quality Rudbeckia. Any top tips on growing these, Bex? Because yours were gorgeous.
Yeah, not really. I mean, honestly, I think pretty much anybody can grow these. Now, mine are planted in a semi-shady spot, so it gets a little bit of sunshine. It's not deep shade or anything, you know, light and bright, but no, I've got clay soil. It grows beautifully in that. I haven't done anything to it since planting it, other than sit back and enjoy it and look at it. I allow it to just die back on its side. Last year I didn't prune back any flowers at all. Like, genuinely I didn't. This year
Did you pretend to so you could make a video about it?
I didn't touch it. This year I have left all the faded flowers on. They are still there now. Yes, I probably will go out and prune those down, allowing room for that new growth to come through. They flower a little bit later on in the season, so that's great for adding a bit of late season interest into your garden in the summertime. And you can, I haven't got to that stage yet, but you can divide these probably every 3 or 4 years. If you divide the plants, it maintains the vigour and the health of the original plant, but then of course you can spread the divided sections around your garden. They will form clumps, which is fantastic. Mine doubled in size between year 1 and year 2.
Can't wait to see them grow again this year. If you want to get those results like Bex got, like Naomi got as well, go for them right now. 560076 gets you the pack of 3 of the Rudbeckia for under £12 club members, under £13 for everyone else. Got to use our offer code to get all these savings we're talking about. If you wanted the highly fragrant Daphne, these are available. There's also a double up deal, so you could get both of those plants, the 2 you see there, for £27.99. That's only £10 more for a second plant. Why do we need these in our gardens? But don't say fragrance. Can you do it? Can you talk about it without saying fragrance? It is the perfume princess.
Yeah, I can. All right. I mean, I'll leave that bit till last. First of all, you've got a fully winter hardy plant here, so it can cope with cold. It also will grow quite happily in a more shaded spot as well. So again, I've got this sort of towards the back of the border next to the sarcococca, and that's a slightly more shaded spot, and it grows beautifully. It's been in flower quite early as well. So mine came in flower in December and has done for the last 2 years. Perfume Princess typically will flower a little bit earlier than other Daphnes as well. You get slightly larger flowers, and it flowers along the length of the stem as well. And you can see how big those clusters can get on here. And yes, of course, finally, you do have an amazing fragrance from it. I mean, Daphnes smell beautiful, and this one is no exception to that one. It has a gorgeous fragrance.
If you want to go for the Perfume Princess, 1 of those today or 2 on the double up deal. That's where you put 2 in your basket on the website or on the phones and tell them you've got that offer code. Pop it into the box YGTV0826. That's when you make the savings. That's when you get the free shipping. Our Begonia, the apricot shades, these are coming to you as tubers, so they're very similar to a plant bulb. If you've not planted a tuber before, we recommend you start them off inside, and then you can get some fantastic results and some giant golden flowers this year, Bex.
Yeah, 100%, and you can keep them for next year as well. They are perennial plants. I mean, some people plant them fresh every year. It's up to you if you want to do that, but you can actually give them frost protection and then get them back out again next year and start the process again. Absolutely amazing for a hanging basket, and this is where this double up deal is going to work brilliantly for you. Each one of those tubers will grow to about, let's say, 30 by 30 centimetres approximately is the sort of size you're going to get. So you will need multiples of them to create a hanging basket display like this, which is why, as I say, that double up deal is going to be perfect for you. Flowers all summer long, can grow in a full sun position, can grow in a slightly shady spot as well. Northeast facing is the side of my house where the hanging baskets are, and begonias grow beautifully there. You can deadhead, but of course, you know, they will just keep flowering for you. Right the way from, I would say, June time up until the first frosts, you can have those flowers, which can be, you know, October, November, depending on where you live in the country.
If you want the results like you're seeing there, then you've got to get the right plants. So these are the new and improved fiery shades. Fantastic begonias for you. Why not double up on those? You can get 20 of the tubers. So you put 2 orders of this item number into your basket, use the offer code, and you'll get both packets for $14.99. That's before your 15% club saving as well. Now, the Estilbys, fantastic. These have been really popular today. That coral-like plant with the tiny clusters of flowers. Well, I say tiny clusters. The flowers are tiny, but there's thousands of them.
Oh, yeah, they're impressive.
Stem here, Bex. And these are really easy to grow as well.
Super simple. So plant it, leave it, love it. Honestly, that's all you need to do with these. Now, typically flowering, June, July time is when you'll get those gorgeous flowers on there. And you probably won't be able to see the foliage because the flowers do take over in a good way. I mean that in the most positive way. Reaching, as I say, about 50 or 60 centimetres height and spread for each of these. They look great en masse planted like this with the colours all mixed in together. And they are the problem solver for those darker, damper, shadier spots in the garden. They can grow in a more sunny spot, absolutely they can, but if you've got the shadier spots in your garden, Estilbys have got to be a great option for you. There are loads of plants you can plant in shade, not as many as you can plant in sun, but there's a good few, but when it comes to flowers, you can't get as many flowers for shade as you can for sun.
And don't forget, they're going to come back year after year after year. Double up deal. You can get 10 of those all together for $14.99. One pack will be $9.99 or $8.49 for club members. But wait, there's even more you can plant this year that is going to flower for you. Here's one of my favourites. Always a highlight in my garden every summer, and it's one of the favourites here at Yougarden, has been for many, many years. The skyscraper lilies. If you've shopped with Yougarden down the years, through our catalogues where we've been on the shopping channels as well, you've probably got some of these. Maybe you need some more, and we've got some fantastic varieties this year, Bex.
Yeah, some really good ones. So 5 different bulbs in the collection. 3 of each is what you will be receiving. Now we have got...
oh, I've just realised, Bex.
Yeah,
I've
those are wrong
confused you.
names.
Those are not the varieties you get this year.
They're not the right names. So we
written
have
the wrong
got
ones on the graphics, guys.
Candy Club.
That's my fault.
We have got...
That's me holding my hand up.
Candy Club. My brain's gone. Right, hang on. We've got Candy Club in the centre. We have got Robina.
Yes.
We have got Moonlight. We have also got Palazzo, and then the other one I've got the wrong bag in. But you've got those 5 wonderful varieties included, so they work absolutely gorgeously together. And each one of these bulbs can get absolutely massive. We are talking 6 feet, maybe even 2 metres in height. Now, first year, they're not going to reach that full size, but they could get to 4 feet in height. And these have the most delightful fragrance to them. They have really strong, sturdy stems as well. I've grown lots of different types of lilies lilies over the years, and a lot of them do require to have, staking, or they need support from other plants because they get these massive, great big flowers up at the top, and the stems aren't strong enough. But these ones will have those lovely, strong, sturdy stems that don't need staking and support. They love a sunny spot in the garden. Ideal place for them is for the bulb, for the bottom to be, in a slightly more shady spot, a slightly more cooler area, but then for the top to be up in that gorgeous sunshine. We've got Moonlight, Shine On,
Candy
Club, Palazzo and Robina.
Correct.
Yeah, got them all.
Those are the 5 new varieties. It's the same item number though, don't worry about that. You'll definitely find them on our website. Just type in Skyscraper. If you want this deal, you're looking for the 5 Skyscraper collection. You're getting 5 different varieties, 3 of each, and you can get them with us right now. But the important thing is the double up deal, Bex. Again, there is a double up deal available on these. So you need to put 2 in your basket. It's just under £30 if you're not a club member, but that's going to work out, if you are a club member, as less than 85 pence per Skyscraper lily bulb. That's just going to keep coming back year after year. Look at that, £19.95 for 1 packet, £14.98 each for 2.
That's incredible.
That's going to be 30 Skyscraper lily bulbs, 6 of each variety.
£1 each.
And that's a delivered price. £120 saving just on those 4 items in the basket there. Can you believe that? The savings here today on Yougarden TV are absolutely bonkers, and we are thrilled with them as well. Keep using that offer code YGTV0826 for all of the savings we're showing you today, including the evergreen ferns. So growing all these flowers, growing all this colour, but we've got to remember, Bex, there's other times of the year where some things might settle down, they might hide underground, and things like our ferns take over and keep our gardens looking green and lush all year through.
Totally, and this we're going back to the sort of slightly more shaded spots in the garden with this collection, because this is an absolute perfect one to add into those shady corners. I've actually got a few of these ferns planted underneath my Photinia, which is in the corner of the garden. It's a big mature one. It's been there since before we moved into the house, so it's definitely 11 years old, if not older than that. And there's no sun that gets into that corner because the Photinia blocks it all out. I've got ferns planted underneath there, which is the perfect spot for them. You will get 3 of them. As you say, they are going to be evergreen ferns as well. I can't guarantee exactly the varieties. They will be named and you will have the labels on there. It just depends on availability, but you will get 3 beautiful, different evergreen ferns included. They will grow to slightly different sizes, so check your varieties when you receive them to work out which one wants to be slightly further forward and which one wants to go, more towards the back there. But I love a fern. I think you've got, a bit of an ancient feeling to them, and I love an evergreen one as well because you get that colour year round. Yeah,
and not all ferns are evergreen. Some people get misled by varieties thinking that ferns are evergreen, and not all of them are. So what we've done with this collection is made sure that you've got 3 evergreen varieties that come to you a great size for plugging those gaps. But remember, they're plugging the gaps all year around, so plant them in with your colourful flowering plants, and even good in those shady areas and even good in poor soil as well. Evergreen hardy fern collection, you're getting 3 different varieties there for £14.42. Club members, £16.97 if you're not a club member, but it's still a £13 saving when you shop with us here on Yougarden TV. And of course, you don't pay any postage whenever you use that offer code on today's products. Now, here, Bex, we've got a special thing we've done. We put our Kojanome shrub here into the time machine.
Yes.
We popped it into the DeLorean, we went forward into spring, and we made it flower for you. Yeah, we fast-forwarded this one. We wanted to do that, and we do this every year now, actually, because we want you to see what it's going to look like when it's in bloom. It's a spring flowering cherry blossom tree, or bush, I should say, with this one. But we want you to see the flowers so that we can convince you to get it before it starts flowering. I'll say it again, there are 3 plants that we always get people coming in at the time they're in flower saying, I want one of those. It's Wisteria, it's Magnolia, and it's cherry blossom. Now, I don't mind people coming in when they're all in bloom and buying them then, but I want you to be able to get the full flowering season. Let's face it. You might have missed the best bit. Cherry blossom, Magnolia, Wisteria. The flowering season for each of those is relatively short, but that's one of the reasons we love it so much, because it is short-lived. It makes it special. So if you wait until they're in bloom before you come and buy it, chances are you're only going to get a week or so of it by the time you actually receive the plant. So this is what it will look like in spring. What you will receive now. But this is what you're going to be getting. And as you can see, there are buds
everywhere, dancing around those zigzag stems. All the little knobbly bits that you can see around the back of those, stems there. Those are the buds that are going to open up for you into the flowers that will cover the plant. And I love it because it flowers on naked stems.
Yeah, like we were saying earlier, those nudiflorum plants, the ones that flower on the bare stems, they do have a certain attraction to them, don't they, before they come into leaf. And cherry blossom season, I mean, there are people who literally go on holidays to see cherry blossoms, to chase them across Japan and other countries as well. So if you want to get this look, remember this one has been fast forwarded. We've had this one in a warm space to bring out the flowers early, just to show you what it's going to look like. Yours will come ready to bloom, but wait, maybe you want two. It's one of our amazing double up deals today. So many double up deals available on the show where you can get two of these. Pop two in your basket, use the offer code YGTV0826 and you'll get a special price, two for $23.99.
That's amazing.
£12 a plant delivered. And that is a ridiculous price for this.
They're slow growing, so two of them you can fit in and you can container grow these. Ultimately, they could reach 2 meters height spread, but they're going to take 10 to 20 years to get to that sort of size. And you can prune them to keep them smaller. So
if you've ever wanted one or maybe two, now is the time to go for it and enjoy that blossom. Get your plant in before it blossoms so you get all the joy in your garden. Now, right, Bex, I'm going to admit our Imperator Red Baron Bloodgrass do not look like much at the moment.
No.
But as we get into summer and as you go into autumn, there are amazing colours on these.
Amazing.
And only last year we sent you one to the nursery.
You did.
To find the beautiful colours of these.
This is one of my favourite clips, actually.
And we really wanted to show you that the colour these can introduce into your garden. So here is Bex on the nursery. When these were in full colour, you have to see them looking like this.
It's late autumn and we're out on the Yougarden nursery and we just had to stop to take a look at this Imperator Red Baron Bloodgrass. And the reason we had to stop is obvious. Look at the colour. At this time of year, you get this beautiful, luxurious, gorgeous burgundy colour from here. But actually, there's so much to look at on this plant throughout the seasons. It first of all starts off a lovely bright green. In summertime, it turns a bright blood red, particularly if you plant it in a full sun position. And you can even get tall clusters of silvery, fluffy flowers on here as well. It's a perennial that's really easy to look after. So it dies back a little bit in winter time, and then in spring, all you'll do is give it a little trim, a little spruce up, just to tidy the plant up when you see all that new growth starting to come through. It's also a plant that over the years you will be able to divide and spread around your garden. You can see why this is one of the most popular, the most stunning of all of the ornamental grasses. It's winter hardy, it's easy to look after, and it's a total stunner.
So if you want to go for the Red Baron Bloodgrass, that is an absolute stunner, and I think you have to see it the way we saw it just then on the nursery when it's in its prime. Get it planted now, and that's what it could look for you. Beck, any other tips on growing these?
No, leave them alone.
Leave them alone.
I actually put it somewhere sunny. It can cope in a part shade spot, but sunnier the better. That's where you get the brighter colours.
Amazing advice. I love that when we want to look after a plant, and the best thing you can do is just leave it alone. We need more like that, like the Red Baron Bloodgrass, like the Nandinas, like the ferns. Put them in, leave them, they'll be fine. Those are the best plants, and then we can concentrate on the ones which do need our attention a bit more. You've got to have, a certain portion of your garden which needs no attention from you. Fantastic if you want to go for those today. 3 of the 9 centimetre pots for only $17.97. Bex, we've got the Lily Zeba.
Look at this.
We mentioned these earlier. These are the ones with the massive flower heads. New to us this week. Go for 2 packs. That'll be 10 of the mega lily bulbs. These are big sizes as well. For $12.99, if you wanted 2 packs of these, you'll get 10 bulbs. Bex, are these easy to grow?
Lily bulbs are so easy to grow. You know when we say you plant a bulb, you plant a promise? That's not true for all bulbs, but it is for lilies. You can plant these and then ignore them, and you'll be amazed at how quickly you start seeing the growth coming through. Actually, they grow really quickly. These can reach about 1 metre in height, but it's the size of the flower that you're going to be impressed with.
Did you see that next to that human hand?
30 centimetre diameter is what these could be reaching for you. And wow, I love a bicoloured lily. They give some of the most amazing displays. That one will turn your head. It'll turn your nose as well, though, because you'll be like, Where is that beautiful smell coming from? Lily bulbs. I mean, you know, they smell gorgeous.
If you are a scent hunter like Bex, this is a great one to add to your garden. Lily Zeba, brand new to our range of lilies this year, so you won't have got this from us before. Double up deal will get you 10 of the lily bulb for $12.99. That's before your club price saving as well, 15% off for club members. YGTV 0826. I cannot believe how many incredible deals we have had in just 2 hours in the shed this afternoon. We've got just over 5 minutes left, but we've got time for one more email and one of your questions.
Right, snowdrops are protected. You can't go and dig them up. You can plant the ones that we sell you, though, because obviously they're sustainably sourced. Your members' vouchers for user, they get renewed when your membership renews.
Yes.
So it's on a yearly basis. You get your new vouchers.
They all have expiry dates on them, so make sure you use them before the expiry date. Go to your membership area of the website. It'll have all of your vouchers that are still active there and the expiry dates are available, or ring up our customer support team. They can tell you when your vouchers expire.
And Suzanne says, I've got so much planting done today, all whilst watching you. My Kojo arrived today. It looks amazing already.
See, she's going to get that blossom. You need to get one as well if you want to enjoy it.
Christine, my garden has come to life. Moved some pots closer to the house. It worked. Paper plant flowered for the first time.
Oh, yes, excellent.
And there it is.
Hey.
Look at that gorgeous paper bush.
Sorry, what is that red leaf plant next to it? I'm distracted by that.
That, I think, is... I don't know.
I was thinking it could be an Acer, but it's not. It can't be an Acer.
I was going to say Acer, and then I stopped myself because no, it isn't. Don't know.
Chris, what is it? Let us know, buddy.
Please. Can you let us know?
Yeah, we're really nosy. You have to tell us about everything in the picture. That's how nosy we are.
That paper bush is looking amazing.
All right, but we know what everyone's shopping for today, Bex. We're going to have to go and see the compost.
Let's do it. Oh, hang on, we've got to review some stuff
Before
first.
we show you the compost, we are going to show you everything you may have missed in today's live show. Don't forget, you can rewind if you're watching us on YouTube, go all the way back to the start, and then fast forward through and just stop on the bits you want. This is the Rose of the Week. The Rose of the Week this week is a fragrant, classic hybrid tea rose, down to $14.44 for club members. $16.99 is still a fantastic price if you're not for the Chandos Beauty award-winning, highly fragrant hybrid tea rose. It comes to you in the 4-litre pot, so it's really well established. You can expect flower and fragrance from that this week. I'm going to take you through all of the double up deals just in case you missed them. Here's the hardy geranium. So it's 5 bare roots, but why not double up and go for 10? That's 2 for $14.99, 580005. The Estilbys are still available, 5 bare roots, but again, why not double up and go for 10 for $14.99, so your second 5 are half price. You can go for those right now, 580058. The Begonia apricot shades, one of our favourite hanging basket plants. If you don't want some after seeing that, then you're never going to want some. $14.99 gets you 20 of the tubers, so remember, put 2 in your basket to get these double up deals, and you've got to use the offer code to get the double up price and your free shipping. Go for those today, get them planted up, get them started. The Zeba bulbs we just saw, 2 of these for $12.99, so that's going to be 10 large bulbs of the Zeba with these massive bicoloured flower heads. $8.49 if you want 5, but only $12.99 before your club discount if you want to go for 12. If you wanted the Pittosporum, the nanum, this beautiful glossy mock orange plant, we've got 1 for $16.99, but double up for $23.99 before your club saving. Comes to you in the 18cm pot with that beautiful glossy green foliage and then those highly fragrant plants. But we also have the summer bulb collection. Now, if you haven't got your 300 summer bulb collection from us, or you've already bought it and you know what great value it is incredible value at free postage at $14.99. But if you double up, you can get 600 summer flowering bulbs for you. There's still time to plant these to get flowers from them this year. People are still planting their spring bulbs now, so of course you can plant your summer bulbs. You can get 600 for $21.99. That's working out about 6 pence a bulb. That's ridiculous value. You can buy them from us today with free shipping, $21.99 if you double up on those. Now also the Daphne, the highly fragrant evergreen plant, you can get these in your garden today. $17.99 for 1 is a fantastic price, but double up $27.99 for 2. Your second plant is only £10 more. You will not find one of those in a garden centre for £10. 511038. If you want to chase the Pirates of the Caribbean with the Black Pearl, of course you can. This is the Petalum, that wonderful contrast plant with the deep dark foliage. Looks fantastic against your evergreen plants. $12.74 for one for club members, but wait, double up, 2 for $22.99. Put 2 in your basket, use that offer code. And another one you can do that with, which we just saw, was the Kojo Nomai. We fast forwarded one of these plants to show you the blossom that you're going to get in March, possibly into April as well, every year. We want to enjoy that cherry blossom season, and you can if you get one of these for $14.99, which again is a crazy price, but 2 for $23.99. That is brilliant value today. You can get one of those, or maybe 2. And again, we've got a double up deal on your grow your own soft fruits. These are the long cane raspberries that are going to fruit in the first year. You can make a little wigwam out of them or grow them up a fence. $19.99 gets you 10 canes, but £10 more will double your order, getting you 20 canes. To remember to put 2 in your basket, and you've got to use the code. Don't forget, if you want to see any of those offers in more detail, you can rewind the show if you're watching on YouTube, or come back later, watch it on the website, or watch it on YouTube or Facebook, and you can go back and review any of the offers we've showed you in the live show. Go and check out our live show page on the website at yougarden.com. You can see all of the offers, mix and match what's in your basket, but make sure the offer code's in. That's where you get the bargains, including 200 litres of compost for $34.98, Bex. How much are you going to get?
Do you know what? I probably will stock up. I did stock up a little while ago, and I'm annoyed I did when I did, because I missed out on this deal, but never mind. It's well worth stocking up for later on in the year. You're going to use it anyway, so get it while we've got the offer. It's the best compost you will ever use. It will make the biggest difference to the plants that you are planting. You can use it for pretty much everything. Obviously, the exceptions being your acid-loving plants, but if you're repotting your house plants at any point over the next sort of 6 to 8 weeks, this is going to be the perfect compost to use. If you're potting up any of your spring summer bedding that we'll be bringing in very soon, it's going to be perfect. If you're sowing any seeds, it's going to be awesome. If you're planting your perennials, your shrubs, your bulbs, this is going to be the perfect compost to put it in, and it does make a big difference. You have to use good quality compost to get amazing results. If you're growing flowers, fruits, vegetables, you will get the best crops. You will get the biggest and best flowers by using the best compost.
If you've not tried it, now is the time. If you have tried it, you know you need more. If you've got less than a couple of bags left, stock up now. 200 litres, that's 4 50-litre bags for $34.98. All you have to do, we just showed you on the website there, put 2 orders of this into your basket. Make sure you use the offer code. You can get the same deal on the phone lines. Just, again, make sure you tell your operator you've got the offer code. You want to use YGTV0826, and I want 2 orders of the 100 litres of the compost, 100125, and you'll get that delivered price of $34.98, under £30 for club members. Craziest price ever on the compost. We know it's been super busy today. Really loved having your company. We will be back next Thursday at 2 o'clock. It's me and Bex again next Thursday, I believe.
Is it?
Yep. Yeah. We will see you there, you gardeners. Thank you for your time today. Thanks for all your emails. Cheerio.
See you on TikTok later.